Aloha Kohayo. Oh, wait, why are you so low on my screen now? Wait, give me a second.
Canon height difference, no?
It is canon height difference, but
height
also it still feels really low. Wait, why do I have so much shit?
Wait, how tall are you?
I'm like 5. Oh, you have. Oh, your thing moved.
Oh.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay, my bad. I'm like 5'6".
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm like 5.
Okay, then I deserve to be like
5'7".
down here.
Yeah. So it is canon height difference. But I was surprised that you were so short, actually.
Why? Do I give off tall king energy?
You give tall king energy. Also, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream today. We have today a lovely, where are you? Lovely guest over here. We have Ko from Prism Project. Ko, do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hello everyone. I'm Prism Project 5th Generation's Lightning Charged Android called Tsubane. Thank you for having me. I'm very excited to learn how to play a video game. I mean, wait, no, it's like a video game, but like in front of you and not on a computer.
Physical video game. Whoa.
Physical video game.
Whoa, technology.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Oh, oops. I gotta move the freaking mouse. Okay, there we go. Yeah, today we are going to be teaching Ko how to play Vanguard. So yeah, Ko, you mentioned that you played Vanguard before, right?
When it first released in the West, yes, but I played it with like one of the scientists here at the lab, and then no one else, because no one else played it.
True.
And so eventually, when that scientist moved away, I no longer had anyone to play with. So I was very sad. And I eventually just forgot everything about the game. So
yeah, well,
I'm here today to relearn.
That was a different format, so this format is gonna be a little bit different. Also, chat, can we get, while we're talking, let us know if the audio sounds okay, if there's anyone who's too loud or too soft, so feel free to let us know. But yeah, that was the old format. So today we're going to be teaching Ko how to play Overdress/Standard, which is the newest and the current format of Vanguard. Ko has the Magnolia starter deck, which is also the Stoicheia starter deck, if you're not familiar with it. Yeah, that one with Megumi. Yeah, heck yeah, our girl Megumi, even though I feel bad because she, in the anime, she loses like every game that she ever plays. I don't know why.
That's rough.
But also, thank you for the gifted membership. I'll thank everybody and do all the super chat readings later at a different time so that we can kind of have a smooth collab today. So I apologize, I'm not ignoring you, just for our collab guest here. But yeah, Magnolia is really awesome. I kind of gave Ko like a rundown of all the different decks and the different archetypes, and Ko really vibed with the furries. I was like, am I allowed to say this? But it's okay. It's okay because I'm having my furry awakening now too. You know, I think Zeraora, Zeraora in Pokemon, like I've been referring to him as my husbando. So it's a
Yes.
Okay, wait, Ko, which Pokemon would you smash? A very, very important question.
The Papa Bear, Teddy Ursa's dad.
Oh my god, Ursaring!
Yeah.
Ursaring is just straight up a bear. You know what? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know what? I appreciate the energy.
He gives
I love
nurturing
it.
vibes. What can I say?
He does have the Papa Bear energy. You're right. You know what? No
and
judgment.
as someone who is canonically fatherless, sometimes that's kind of just all you need.
This is absolutely true. You know what? I feel that so hard. Being canonically fatherless, it's a rough place to be. I don't blame you. Yeah, I appreciate it. That's so funny. No, I did show her Granfia, and that was kind of what took her was like, oh yeah, Stoicheia. But Stoicheia also has a lot of cool like anthropomorphic animal-ish characters as well, and lots of like really cute cards too. Probably the cutest cards in all of Vanguard are mostly in the Stoicheia deck. Should be learning with Stoicheia. Unfortunately, I don't have. Weirdly enough, I have like one deck that I play at locals that's like complete and ready to play, but that's like a more meta deck. So on the other side, I have not fully built decks. So today I'll be using, also this deck box is one that Nova got for me. It's like the official lyrical deck box. And it has like these really cool, like little, like display sleeves. So I put in like, my friend went to Daibangasai, which is like a Vanguard event. And they got me, he got me like some of the event cards, so I just put them in here. Are those like
collectibles? Like you don't actually use them?
You could use them, but they're in Japanese, so I just I just use them to display here.
That's so sick.
Yeah, and they have really nice foiling on it. So this one has like all the main characters, and then this one has our boy, as my roommate likes to call him, Jinkies. Our boy Jinkies with the dragon tree. So
I love that.
Yeah, he's over here. But I don't use
quivering
those.
in their boots when you show up to the local tournaments with this
with this deck box and show them like the cool cards.
Yeah.
I think like some people put their ride line in here, but there's only 2 slots. And especially if you're like double sleeved like I am, they actually don't fit very well in here. Like you have to kind of like fight them in here. So like I don't want to be like taking them in and out like all the time. So that's why
it's not very badass either. It's like,
yeah, it's
let me just pull my 2 cards out of my
and you're just kind of like struggling, like pushing
yeah. That does not inspire fear.
No. Showing up with limited cards from an event that was in Japan, that instills fear. You know what I mean? But the cool thing about this deck box though is that it has like a little tray, and so I put all my like Vanguard dice in here. Yeah, it's really cute. So it's like
so cool.
my little compartment. So I have this here, and then today, since you guys are asking, I am playing Celestial. It is the new Celestial, but it's not fully built. So I only have 2 copies of the Easter Celestial, and then I'm running mostly regular Celestials, and then I only have 1 copy of this one. So it's not a complete deck, but I think it's fine because it's a good way to learn, since it's not like a super great deck, and then we're playing against a stock.
Yeah, all I have is the basic bitch starter stuff, so
Ko has like the basic out of the box deck.
Literally, so just pulled it out of the box and got started. So we're gonna
it's fine. I think the unfinished deck will be good to go against. It won't be too meta, and it won't be too annoying to fight against, so it'll be pretty evenly matched. But yeah, this is the Gamegenic. Sorry if you guys are wondering. This is the official like Gamegenic Vanguard box that Nova got for me. Really sweet of her. It's really cool. I really like it. And it has the lyrical. You can't really see it. The lyrical logo, hot stamped into here, and it's like magnetic. So it's pretty nice. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, Celestial unbuilt is kind of a bad deck, so you're just gonna have to bear with me having a bad deck, chat, but that's fine. You guys are used to that.
Do you not have a cool mat like me? Am I flexing on you with this mat that I just got out of the box?
You are flexing on me. It's beautiful. the Vanguard standard mat. But it's good. It'll help you learn because there are certain like symbols on there that'll like kind of teach you. But okay, so basically the way that I like to teach Vanguard is I'll talk a little bit about the very general rules, and then we'll just play with no effects.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to read the cards, you just learn the flow of the game and like how cards work. So the first thing to learn is that you have a ride line, right? So remember I was showing you earlier, you have a 0, 1, 2, and then like a 3. Yes. So the way that the ride line works is that it's kind of like evolving. So if you're like talking about Pokemon or like Digimon, you're like evolving your main character, and this character cannot die. It's kind of a representative of like you almost. So it's like your persona, if you will.
Okay. My persona.
Yeah, your fursona. There you go. You're catching on quickly. Your literal persona is happening. Oh, I gotta get Ko a Granfia deck. I have to get it for you. I have a lot of the cards. So I'll send them to you. But anyway, you start with 0, and the grade is at the top left. So that is the level of your character. So we call them grades in Vanguard, but it's just essentially a level, right?
Okay.
And then as you progress, you'll level up to 1, and then to 2, and then to 3.
Okay.
And
this guy, why does this guy evolve into this guy? They don't look anything alike.
And some of the ride lines are like that. Some of them will be like mine, for example, is the same character. And then some of them will, like Granfia, the guy that I showed you, the furry, he's like grows up. So he's the same character. But some of the ride lines will be all different characters as well. So like, for example, there's a football one, and in the American football one, he's like, it's all different brothers. They're all brothers though. So it's not necessarily like the same person. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So the only thing that for your deck and my deck, there's other decks that do different things, but in terms of our decks, usually the only one that's leveling up is gonna be your Vanguard. So if you look at the circle like underneath your guy, it has like a V on it. So that's your Vanguard circle. So anything on your Vanguard, he's gonna level up, but anyone in the R, the rear guard, they're not gonna level up. They don't have a level up gimmick. But the reason why the levels are important for your rear is that you can only play characters on the rear that are equal to or lower than the level of your Vanguard.
Okay.
So if your Vanguard is level 0, you can only play another level 0 card. But if you have a level 2 card in your hand, you can't play it if your Vanguard is level 0. But if your Vanguard is level 3, you can obviously play it because it's level 3 or lower. So that's like the basic gimmick of what can be played. Then from there, another thing that's really important is that you can only attack from your front line. Well, you'll see soon that your character's gimmick, Magnolia's gimmick, is that you can hit from the back line and whatnot. But in general, for Vanguard, only the front line, the 3 rear guard circles or the 3 circles are the only ones that can hit the opponent. And from the back, what you can do is you can do something called a boost. So if you look at a unit that's 0 or 1, they have like a little symbol on it that says boost. So if you ever forget, you can always check that symbol under the grade, but always it's going to be level 0 or 1.
Only 0 and 1s are boosters. Okay.
So if you put a booster, the power at the bottom here, there's only one power. It's just the one at the bottom will combine. So if I were attacking with just this Celestial, it's 6,000. But if I put this booster, a 5,000 booster, then it becomes 11,000. The attack.
Okay.
And then so when I attack with both at the same time.
Okay.
But like if I have, for example, say my setup looks something like this is impossible, but say it looks something like this. I can attack with this, I can attack with this, I cannot attack with this.
Okay.
But say that this was here, then I could attack with this. Yeah. So that's kind of how that like works. Or if this was here, I could attack with these two together at the same time.
Okay. Understood.
Also, units can move up and down, but they cannot move left and right.
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you play a unit here, I can move her up anytime.
And have her attack in the same turn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I cannot move her this way.
Yeah. Okay.
And then this guy can move up and down, but can't move left and right.
Okay.
But see that this guy's a level 3, right? So he cannot boost. So even if I move her down, nothing's really gonna happen because now I can't attack with her. But sometimes you have effects and stuff that you want to play. So there are times where you might want to move a grade 3 or 2 down, but generally you won't. You'll kind of keep them up the top. The other important thing about grades is grade 2s. So if you look at grade 2s, they have a thing underneath that says intercept.
Yeah.
So intercept means that they, from the front row, not in the back, only from the front row, they can guard. So that's something we'll talk about a little bit later, but that's all you need to know. And only grade 2s can do that. 1s and 0s cannot do that.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's just something you can keep in the back of your mind, and we'll kind of come back to that when we talk about guarding.
I think I remember intercepting. That's like one of the few things that I remember.
Cool. Yeah. So guarding and intercepting, that'll kind of come later. So hopefully you'll get refreshed on that. Another thing that you probably sort of remember, but the big thing in Vanguard are triggers. So anything that's a trigger will have the trigger icon at the top right. It's that little square, 3D square.
Okay.
Cube, I guess, is what a 3D square is. A flat cube with like a little symbol on it. And so the different colors represent different triggers. And it says underneath what it is. So if you ever forget, it'll say, like underneath, it'll say heal or critical. Basically, there are certain checks that you do. And we'll talk about this when we actually talk about the flow of the game. But you just have to remember that when you're doing a check, if you pull a trigger, it has an effect. And depending on the color of the trigger, it triggers a different effect.
Okay.
So the heal trigger, you get to heal a damage if you have equal to or more damage than your opponent. You do not heal if you have less damage.
Okay.
And then a crit trigger, the yellow one, gives you double, gives you double, but gives you one extra damage. So like if you're hitting, it gives the other person, they take one extra damage. And then I don't think I have fronts, but you can see on your little guide, it has like a guide at the top up there above your deck. Yeah.
Critical
so there's
draw
like the front trigger. The front trigger gives everybody in the front row extra power.
Oh.
And then the draw trigger lets you obviously draw a card. And then the over trigger, the very polarizing over trigger, gives you plus 100 million attack.
What?
That's like the gimmick of the game. So it gives you a plus 100 million attack. It's like an anime attack, basically. That makes it really hard for the opponent to guard. So that's kind of the way that over trigger works. The other
that's so broken though.
So you only have one over trigger in your entire deck. So the chances of you pulling that on a trigger check is pretty low. So that's why it's kind of like a gimmick. The only last thing that we need to talk about is the symbol right here. This is a perfect guard. So if you have a character that has this gold edge around the guard value, so the guard values are going to be on the left here. If it has a gold edge around it, like that one, that is a perfect guard. So basically when you play this card, you're going to have to discard a card from your hand to play it. And if you guard, you can guard anything. Like no matter the value.
100 million.
Even 100 million you can guard. Yeah. So that's how the perfect guard works. But you have to discard a card from your hand. There's other perfect guards eventually that, like the one I have says that if you have one or less cards in your hand, then you don't have to discard them. But we won't get too much into that. Like that's But in general, that's just what like when you see a 0 with the gold around it, that's what that means.
Okay, understood.
So that's why over triggers, can be prevented and whatnot too. So it kind of just depends on your luck, really. So I've explained all of the general card mechanics. I know that seems like a lot, but we'll play, and then I think you'll kind of get the gist of it. So the ride deck and the regular deck are separated. So you have your ride deck, I think, on your little mat. Oh, it's like over here for you.
Here.
Yeah. That's where you'll put your ride deck. So usually, like, everyone kind of puts their ride deck in a different place. You're gonna want to put it upside down with it in order of like 1, 2, 3. So one at the top, which is what you have.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, most people have it upside down. It doesn't really matter because whether it's right side up or upside down, everyone knows basically what you are going to do, but that's how it works. Also, the person you lose once you take 6 damage on your Vanguard. Like I said, your Vanguard can't die, but if your Vanguard takes damage, you take a damage into your damage zone, and once you have 6, then you lose.
Okay, understood.
Yeah. Or you can deck out, but that's pretty rare.
When I take damage, how do I know how much damage I take?
So it's always 1 unless there's like a crit or you have some sort of like, you know, your character has some sort of ability. But usually it's like, yeah, just if I hit you and the attack goes through, then you take 1 damage.
Then is the attack damage on the character only important for intercept, or like what's the point of having attack damage?
So for example, if I were attacking you, so right now you have 6,000, I have 6,000, right? But say that I was attacking you with this, and this is 4,000, my attack wouldn't go through.
Based on attack or based on this?
Yeah, just based on your power. Just based on your power. So the guard,
so this is power, like generally, like
yes,
power.
it's like all power. Yeah, so it's just base power. And then the way that the guard comes into play is only when, so say that right now you're attacking me. So it's 6k to 6k, right?
Yeah.
And say that I have this card in my hand. Her guard is 15,000. It's a very high guard. So if you're hitting me 6k to 6k, that will go through because in Vanguard, equal damage goes through. So I could block with this. And when I block, it uses the guard number.
And anyone can block?
From your hand, yes.
Oh, from my hand.
Yeah, so this was from my hand. But if she was out here, I can't do anything. But what I was saying earlier is that if I had I don't really have very many in my deck, but if I had a grade 2, so say
they can intercept.
Yeah, if you're attacking me, I could intercept with my grade 2 to give 5,000 shield.
I see. Okay,
So
I think I get it.
Yeah, I think once you actually do it, you'll kind of get a little bit more. I didn't explain like the damage stuff yet because I think it's pretty intuitive. There's nothing tricky or gimmicky about it once you actually do it. So
okay.
Yeah.
How many cards do I draw?
So we're gonna start by drawing 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Vanguard does have a mulligan system. So we'll play with open hands because I'm just teaching you, and we're doing no effects. So you don't have to read anything. You just have to look at the number, the power number, the grade number, and then if it's a trigger or not. So usually the name of the game is if you have triggers, you want to redraw them. So in Vanguard's mulligan, it's very nice. You can toss as many as you want and you can keep as many as you want in your hand. So my suggestion is usually I would mulligan for triggers. And if you have more than 1 perfect guard, I sometimes will mulligan if I'm looking for something. Or if I have like, for example, right now I have 2 grade 3s. I won't be able to use that for a while. So I'm going to mulligan 1 grade 3 and a trigger. You in your hand have your ride line character, right?
Yeah, I got the big cat, but
you're gonna wanna keep that. So that's something that a lot of people will mulligan for. So you want to keep that in your hand.
Oh really?
Because there's like an effect that we'll talk about like later when we get to it.
Okay. And I have 2 zeros, but they're both triggers.
Yeah, so you're gonna want to mulligan those. So the way that mulliganing in Vanguard works is you'll discard those. So like put them like somewhere, anywhere. Just like toss them for now. And then you're gonna draw 2 new ones because you discarded 2. And so now this is your hand. And then you reshuffle the 2 that you discarded back into the deck so that you don't draw them again.
I got 2 more of these fuckers.
No. Well, it's gonna happen because of the shuffling. It's
my shuffling is ass.
No, it's like it's always a new deck thing. Like it's always gonna happen. And especially because you don't have like sleeves on your cards, you can't shuffle them like super easily. It's gonna be a little bit it's gonna be a bit like that, but it's fine because he's a grade 1, so it'll actually be kind of useful for teaching you anyway.
So can I upgrade my Vanguard on the first move if I have this guy?
So what's gonna happen is so I'll go first so I can just show you kind of like how that works. So in the beginning of your turn, you will stand and you draw. This is like the Vanguard term. Everyone says stand and draw. So we stand and we draw. Oh, I guess. All right. I know chat's going to be upset if I don't tell you. But basically, normally when you start, you're supposed, like in anime, if we were in anime, you're supposed to have it upside down. And then you're supposed to say, stand up Vanguard. And then you flip it.
Stand up Vanguard.
But nobody actually does. But I know chat's gonna be like, you didn't do that. But anyway, so that's part of the rules. Yeah, you have to say stand up Vanguard and you do it. Okay, so then you stand and you draw. So my standing refers to if it's tapped, you untap it basically, right?
Okay.
So tapping, like if you've played any other games, is like when it's turned, and untapping is when you unturn it, right? To back to regular position. So standing in Vanguard refers to untapping. So we stand and draw, but I already stood, my character's already standing, so I'm gonna just draw, right? So I drew, Unfortunately, I drew another trigger, but that's fine. I like to organize my cards in a certain way, so I'm organizing them. But basically here, it is my first turn. What you do is after you stand and draw, you're going to quote unquote ride, which is leveling up your Vanguard. So to ride, you cannot just ride. You have to throw a card away from your hand in order to ride. So to ride, I'm going to ditch a trigger, a critical trigger, and then I'm going to ride. And there are certain characters that have an effect where it says when this unit is rode upon, but we're not doing effects, so don't worry about that. But usually if there is an effect that says when this unit is rode upon by blah blah blah, you do that right now. So you would do like an effect, right? So then because I went first, I cannot attack. I end my turn. So now it's your turn. So you start your turn.
Else either?
I mean, I could, but usually you don't, not in your first, because I can't attack anyway. So you would stand and you draw. You're already standing.
And draw.
Yeah. So now you get to draw.
What? Oh, friend.
Friend. So cute. So friend shaped.
Cute.
So now you're going to ride. So you're going to level up your Vanguard. So you're going to ditch and ride. So before you technically ride, you have to technically toss a card from your hand. So I would
toss the same guy?
Yeah, because you have like 3 of them. Yeah, you might as well just toss. Yeah.
Does he go in the drop zone? Is that where?
Yes, that's the discard pile, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
So then now it is your official turn. So the way that Vanguard works is that depending on what card game like knowledge you've had from before, some card games have like you can attack and play cards in the same turn. Vanguard is not like that. Vanguard has a period where you're playing cards, and then it has a period where you are attacking, and then you end your turn after you finish your attacks. So you can't like, oh, I'm gonna attack and then I'm gonna play. You can't do that. You have to play all of your cards first, and then you can kind of go into your attack. So what you can do now is you can play your grade 1s or lowers. So depending on, your strategy, some people like to rush, some people like to get attacks in, but just for the sake of example, why don't you play both of your grade 1s? Not your perfect guard. You're going to want to save the perfect guard in your hand for your hand.
The squad has pulled up.
Yes. your chunker squad.
My chonky boys have pulled up. You better brace yourself.
It's the chonky boy gang. Like they're just so intimidated.
Wait, but this guy also has a boost. Should I put him down too?
So you could, but normally triggers, because they have such high guards, they're gonna be the only cards in your entire deck that have that high of a guard cost, because they usually have 10k plus guard, which is really big. So you're gonna want to hold them in your hand as like defensive cards.
I see. Okay.
And their power is usually very low. So even if they're boosting, they're not boosting for that much.
I see.
So the only time that I've seen people play triggers in the rear circles is when they are like trying to make a final, like this is my last move, and if I don't win, I'm gonna die. So I'm gonna just do all of my attacks, sort of thing. So,
okay.
So now you don't really have much else to play in your hand, right? I mean, you could, but you don't want to. So you're gonna go into your attack phase. So now what you do is you attack. The way that attacks work is that your Vanguard gets a drive check, and your rear guards do not get a drive check. And what a drive check is basically you get to check the top card from your deck for a trigger. Yes. Okay. So say that because this is my drop. Say that I'm attacking with my Vanguard, and I drive check and I get a trigger. The trigger gives effects to that attack or to a future attack. Every trigger, no matter what the trigger, will give 10k attack to one of your selected units. So for visual representation, I have some dice. So say that I pulled this trigger. I can give 10, and say that I have this character here too, just for example. I can give 10k to my current attack, or I could give it to my rear guard, so that in a future attack, she'll have extra 10k power.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
So you can choose. And then with critical, they all have different effects. So we'll talk about that as it goes. But basically, you're hoping that when you do a drive check that you'll get a trigger. And remember, only your Vanguard gets to do a drive check.
So do you usually attack first with the Vanguard, or does it not matter?
So it really depends on like your playstyle and your deck. So like I said, because you can choose where to put the the number. Personally, I like to attack with rear guard. If I have 3, rear guard, vanguard, rear guard. Because then if my vanguard attack got blocked, I have an opportunity to get a drive check and put it onto my other guy and still get an attack in.
I see.
So,
okay.
but it kind of depends on your own strategy, like whatever you prefer to do. But yeah, I would suggest for now, you could try doing a rear guard, vanguard, then rear guard.
Okay, I'll go down the line then.
Okay, yeah. So first you attack with your first chunky boy.
Do I turn him?
Yes, you turn him.
Okay.
And usually in Vanguard, it's a courtesy to just say like, oh, I attack your Vanguard or your whatever for 8,000 damage. You know, like so the other person knows how much attack it is.
I attack your Vanguard for 8,000 damage.
Okay, cool. So here now I have a choice. I can choose to guard that attack, or I can choose to take that attack. If I take the attack, I will take 1 damage into my damage zone. And once I get 6 damage, I lose. So I have to start managing whether I want to take damage or not. Another thing though is that every time that I take damage, I am technically doing a check. I'm doing a damage check. So for example, I have this card here again. If I am doing a damage check and I pull this, right? This goes into my damage, but I also give my unit 10k.
Oh, so the triggers also apply to...
Yes, defensively.
Okay,
so
cool.
I'm like thinking, okay, Ko has 3 attacks and I have no other units. Maybe I don't want to guard, like I want to selectively guard. So I won't guard the first one, hoping that I will get a trigger when I check, so that her second attack and her third attack are much harder for her to get through. So that's part of the strategy, right? So I'm gonna say no guard, meaning I'm not gonna guard, and I will do my damage check. Damage check. So no trigger, right? There was no trigger. So I just take the damage.
Okay.
And then now you can attack again.
And then this time I do the trigger. Wait, what was it called?
It's a drive check.
Drive check. Okay.
Yeah.
Drive
So before
check.
you drive check, I have the choice of guarding or not. But now it's risky because if I guard something, maybe you'll get a trigger and it'll overlap my guard anyway. So I can either guard for more than the trigger cost, or I could just take it, right? So let's see. In my hand, I have a couple things. So I will guard just to show you kind of how guarding works. I'm gonna guard with this critical trigger, which is 15,000 guard. So even if you pull a trigger, your attack will not go through, but you could put that 10,000 attack onto your third guy.
Right. Check. Oh shit.
And you did get a trigger. You got a front trigger, which means everyone in the front gets 10,000.
Yo.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
hang on. But
Yes.
this guy has 8,000. Doesn't that mean he has 18,000 now?
He does, but I have 23 because I have 15 and
'cause
8.
it adds. I see.
Yes.
And then where does this go?
So now that goes into your hand.
Oh,
So you get an extra card in your hand.
sick.
Yeah. And so now your last guy has 18,000. So when you are hitting your last hit right now, we're gonna attack with that guy to my Vanguard. I can't guard unless I want to use a perfect guard, which I don't want to do this early, right? So it's I'll just take it. So I'm gonna do a damage check, no trigger, so this just goes here. And then that ends your turn.
Wow, I'm doing so well.
Yeah. Does it kind of like make sense with like the flow of the game?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
That makes
cool.
this is all coming together.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to stand. I'm already standing, and then I'm going to draw. So I drew another perfect guard. I'm going to toss one from hand. I will toss I'll toss this one, this grade 3 to ride, right? And then I rode. And then I'm going to play. So I'm going to play my grade 1s as well. Since we're playing with no effects. And then I will start attacking. So I'm going to attack with the same pattern where I hit. So I have the choice now also to hit your rear guards or to hit your vanguard. If I hit your rear guards, what they would do, it would just kill them. So for example, I'm gonna run my Arimuel with 8k into your rear guard. It could be either one. You can choose because they're the same.
I will let this guy go.
Yeah. And so you also could guard that, but you usually don't want to because guards are valuable and you want to prevent getting 6 damage you don't die, right? So, but there are certain characters like or certain cards that you would want to guard because they're really valuable, or like you have a setup for next turn and you really want them to stick around. So there are instances, so it's good to know that you can do that. You also can still intercept if you had a grade 2 for your rear guards as well.
I see. Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to attack with my Vanguard to your Vanguard for 10k.
Okay. Are you gonna drive check?
So you can.
I have
you
to
have the
decide
choice
whether or not I guard
whether
first.
you will guard or not.
I have two guard like triggers, so maybe I guard with one.
Yeah, you definitely could.
That.
Okay, so now no matter what I do, it won't go through. But if I were to, I could always put it on my other one. So just as a heads up, I will do a trigger check. Oh, I have a crit trigger.
Ooh.
So when I pull a crit trigger, it gives me 10k. So I'm going to give her 10k. And I also get to give critical to any unit that I choose. So I will give her critical. That means that if she hits your Vanguard and the attack goes through, you have to take 2 damage instead of 1.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Then that means that I should definitely guard the next one as well.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, it's up to you. We're like very early game and you haven't taken any damage so far. So it's a bit of a choice there. So with that being said, I will attack with 15 to your Vanguard with critical.
Get guarded.
Get guarded. Okay.
Get
There you go. Perfect.
I put on the wrong spot.
You're good. You're good. I mean, they look the same. So I don't blame
boys are identical.
they're all the same. You don't know. It's like parents who don't know which child is which. Like they have twins and they don't know like who is who. Okay, cool. And then that ends my turn. And then you toss the guard. Make sure you throw the guard away.
Okay. Nice.
And then you get to stand and draw.
Vanguard. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Stand. Well,
stand and draw.
Stand and draw.
Yeah.
Huh. I got another cat. Damn
Well,
it.
it looks like you're gonna have to toss one of your cats. The cats are good to have usually in hand, but because you have to ride, you're gonna toss one to ride.
Toss and then ride. Okay.
Yes.
And I can't even. I don't even want to play either of these guys.
No, which is fine. So the thing about Vanguard is there's gonna be, depending on your deck, a lot of times your hand is gonna be pretty low. Some decks will allow you to keep drawing, but if you've played a lot of other card games like Yu-Gi-Oh or Digimon, like you always have like a billion cards in your hand. Vanguard is usually not like that, I would say, for most of the time. But that's fine because now you can just go straight into your attack phase and you're not even grade 3 yet. Once you hit grade 3, that's when things start amping up and you start getting effects and you start doing all your crazy stuff. So up until grade 3 is kind of like you're just, you know, testing the waters anyway.
Gotcha. Okay.
You are now welcome to attack.
Okay. I'll do the drive check on or attack on your. Well, I can't even tell which one has higher attack between the two.
There's 8, 10, and 5.
Okay, I'll hit your 8.
Okay. But for when you're attacking with your Vanguard, I would suggest always trying to hit for the Vanguard. Unless you have like a specific reason. Because technically, your next attack, for example, I have 10,000 on here and I have 8,000. But your Chunky Boy only has 8,000. He can't hit my Vanguard if you don't get a trigger.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So for your next turn, if you can't hit my Vanguard, at least you have my rear guards to attack.
Gotcha. Okay, then I'll hit your Vanguard with my Vanguard.
Okay, perfect. I will hear it. I don't know if this helps a little bit to see the numbers.
It's
or maybe not.
Not really. It's
the numbers too shiny.
Okay.
All right. But I'll read them out to you so you can do whenever. Okay. So I will guard that one for 15,000. I'll put this here because you can't see it.
Do a drive
check.
Nothing.
No drive. Okay, that's fine. You put that in your hand, but now you've wasted my drive. Like I did this block for nothing, but you know, that's still so that's still a win on your hand. So now you get to do your second attack, and like I said, you can't hit my Vanguard, so you're gonna want to hit my rear guard. So you can hit this one.
I'll hit the 8.
Yeah. Perfect.
Nice.
Okay, and now it is your turn. You get to stand and oh wait, no, it's my turn.
Wait.
Sorry.
I was gonna say. Okay.
I was talking too much. Stand. I'm standing, and then I draw. And I'm going to ditch to ride, but for this example, I would never do this normally, but I'll ditch this perfect card to ride. I'm in grade 3. Whoa! So grade 3 is usually where you get like a lot of effects. As you can see, there's a lot of text. Well, she's special because she has 2 different versions and there's a whole thing.
Okay.
That's why.
Yeah.
But normally, yeah, this is where things start amping up. You start actually being able to do things and whatnot. So the reason why, well, I'll get to it when we get to your turn. But here, I'll play this card, and that's all I have to play. So I'm going to start attacking. I'm going to also, just a reminder, I'm in not a great place because my level 1 guy only has 5k attack. So if I don't get a trigger, I actually can't really use this character at all. Something to note though is that when you turn grade 3, it says it here, but it's again one of those things where you just start remembering it because when you're at grade 3 it'll happen. You actually get to do 2 drive checks.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, so every time you attack with a grade 3 unit, you get 2 chances of getting a trigger. So that's why things start amping up once you get to grade 3. All right, so I'm going to attack. First I will hit with my grade 2 for 10k to your grade 2. Or to your Vanguard. You can choose to no guard this and guard an attack later if you feel like, oh, what if she gets like a trigger later? And usually like when you are not having any damage, a lot of Vanguard players will just take the damage because a lot of decks also use the damage as currency. So
yeah, I think I'll take that one.
Okay, then you just do a damage check. No trigger, so you put that there. And then I will swing with my Vanguard for 13k and the double drive check.
Okay.
So you also have a perfect guard in hand. So what you could do, you could play the perfect guard and it would block anything no matter what I pulled.
But then I would have to discard this guy.
Yes. So that's like another thing that you have to think about. So you could always just take the damage. Like I said, you're pretty early damage. You don't have like a lot of damage. It starts getting dicey once you get to like 3 or 4 damage, but you're only at 1. So
I'll take it. I'll take it. No guard.
So I will do my drive checks. My first check, I get a trigger. I have a heal trigger. So I'm going to heal 1 from my damage and put that in the discard. And then I will get to give 10k. 2, I'm gonna give it to this guy. And then my second drive check is no trigger. So those go into my hand.
Oh, so now your guy becomes useful.
So now it becomes useful. So that's how that works. I will hit for 15. Oh, and then you have to take a damage. So yeah, damage check.
Wait, nothing.
Okay.
Oh, she's cute.
Oh, she is cute.
Oh, damn. I can't.
Is she like in the water?
She's... no, I think she's just dancing with the water.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, hit me again.
And then I will hit you for 15 to your Vanguard.
Okay, I'll just take it. Oh my god, another
cat.
Oh
no, another cat. Where are your triggers?
Where are my triggers?
All right, so now it is your turn. You can stand and draw.
Stand and draw. Ha! Oh, wait.
Nice.
Oh, that's the same boy.
It is the same boy. So you're gonna want to put that in your hand first.
Yeah,
and then
I need to
because you're gonna discard one.
I'll discard this guy to ride to big cat.
Yeah, big cat. Yay!
And then, can I also play big cat?
So you're gonna want to save that for next turn. And when we get to next turn, I'll show you why. But for now, you're gonna save that in your hand. And you can play,
dog. Is this a dog?
I don't know what he is. Looks like a goat or something, maybe.
He's got horns, so maybe not a dog, but he definitely is not a deer. Okay, then your guy has
13, 10, and 5. So what you can do
5 with my 8, because
what you could also do is you could hit with your Vanguard first and hope that you get a front trigger. Then everyone becomes useful.
Okay, sure. And I get 2 drive checks, right?
Yes, you do. So you have an opportunity to do that.
All right, I'll hit your Vanguard with my Vanguard. Then.
Okay, I will no guard because I only have 1 damage.
Okay. Hey, nothing.
Okay, first check, second check,
Wait, nothing.
No, where are your triggers?
Where are my triggers?
So
I've only drawn the one.
This is how Vanguard be sometimes. All right. Well, now you unfortunately have. Oh, I have to take damage. So I'm a damage check. I actually get a front trigger on my damage check, meaning that I get 10 all across the board.
Oh my god! So I literally can't do anything anymore.
Yeah, that means that you just can't do anything, and in that regard, you just end your turn.
Oh,
so if you think about this, what you could have done also is you could have, remember how you discarded that grade 1? You could have been like, oh, I'm gonna use that grade 1 to boost your other grade 1, so that you could have had at least one guaranteed attack that would go through.
Wait, but wouldn't I have needed the to discard the grade 1 to ride?
So you could have discarded your grade 2 instead.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's not necessary. I would probably have done the same thing that you did, but I'm just saying that is an option that you could have taken when you were discarding.
Right.
And that's when boosting kind of becomes useful. Yeah. But I just got lucky, so that's it happens.
Yeah, it's all luck, no skill.
For sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night, whatever. Okay, here we go. We're gonna stand, and we're going to draw. So the reason why your big cat in your hand is good is right now I have started my turn. I am on grade 3. And I do not have another grade 3 Celestial in my hand. I cannot ride because my ride deck is empty.
Yeah.
So I just don't ride. Nothing happens. On your turn, you will get to do something called a persona ride. So if I had this card in my hand, I could do a thing where, pretend this is that card. I would play it on top and I would ride during my ride phase. And it gives everybody in the front row plus 10k, and I get to draw a card.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's very good. And that's why some people
will
mulligan.
Have to discard?
No, you don't even have to discard. You get you get a free draw. You get plus 10k. It's like really, really good. So you always want to have like the persona rides in your hand. Obviously, you're
specifically only for the tier 3 one. Okay.
So on the tier 3, you'll see a thing that says like persona. I mean, like, again, the symbols you'll eventually just not even look at because it just becomes second nature. It's a little confusing because something like this grade 3 also says persona on it. That doesn't mean I can persona ride here. It means it has to be persona riding refers to riding on top of the same exact card.
So you can persona ride a rear guard?
No, cannot.
What?
So it's only for the Vanguard.
Oh, so that girl can also be a Vanguard if
she could. I mean, there's never a time where you'd want to do that really, but I think it's just so that you have the option if you were to do something tricky or make a funny deck. It's always got to be the same guy. So the only time that doesn't count is in this case. For example, Celestial on her in her description, it'll say like this card also counts as the same name as this card. So there are going to be tricky cards like that where it's like, oh, this card counts as that. And so in that case, even if it's different looking, you can still like persona ride it. But that's like a special effect thing. So we're not going to talk about that right now. But yeah, so I can't ride. So that's just the end of my ride phase. And so I can play cards now because I have a grade 3, right? So what I can do is I will move my grade 1 down and then I'll play the grade 3 up here. So now I have a boost on this one. So what I'm gonna do?
Beat my ass this round, aren't you?
No. We'll see. Who knows what'll happen? I'm going to attack first with my grade 3 and the grade 1 to boost. So that's a total of 18,000 to your Vanguard, and there's no drive checks. So it's gonna be a flat 18,000 no matter what.
I'll take it.
Okay. You can take your first one.
Oh my god!
No, where are your triggers?
Where are my triggers?
And then I'm going to attack with 13k double drive, twin drive to your Vanguard. So you probably should guard this one just in case I get like a critical trigger.
Okay, I have a perfect guard.
Oh yeah, so you can play the perfect guard and you toss one. Yes, that's perfect. And then I'll do my double drive still. So I check 1, I check 2 and I get nothing.
Ooh.
So that means I will attack my last one. I'm gonna attack your grade 2.
Okay.
And you shouldn't guard. You should just let it happen.
Yeah, you can have him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And now it's your turn.
We're holding on by a thread, boys. Stand and draw. Let's go. Ha! Oh, another guy.
That's okay, because you have a persona ride. So now it's your ride phase. You're going to persona ride.
Persona ride.
You get to yell persona rido, and then
persona
you get to
ride.
Yeah.
And then I draw a card.
You draw a card, and now your front row gets 10k. So you know how you have an empty circle? You can still play a card there, and it'll still get the 10k.
Nice. Aw, this little squirrel. His catchphrase is, I have confidence in my ability to identify delicious fruits.
I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him.
I love him. Okay, so in that case, oh, this guy is a fucking draw. This is the trigger I was looking for.
Yeah, unfortunately. Okay. But that's okay. You have a grade 1 in your hand. So what you can do is you know that you have 10k at the front, so you might as well just play him in the front.
Play this guy in the front?
Yeah, because he's gonna get 10k, so he'll be at 18k.
Right. 18k. Okay, and then should I just use this guy? Oh no, he's a. Oh wait, he's a trigger, but he doesn't have the 15,000 guard.
Yeah, so some triggers have lower ones. I would still hold it in your hand as a guard because I only have 2 damage right now. Here, I'll move this.
Okay.
So it's not. You would probably just want to try to get more damage on me before you.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if we were reverse position and I had 4 damage on me, at that point you might want to like, okay, I'm gonna try to end it on this turn. But you know, right now you only have a max of 3 attacks. Okay.
Then I'll attack your the other tier 3 one, not your Vanguard.
Oh, okay.
18,000.
18? All right. It will die. Goodbye.
And then your Vanguard for 23,000.
Wow. Okay. So 23,000. Can I guard it? I'll just take it actually because I have 2. So you get to do 2 drive checks.
Double drive check. Ha! Ooh!
Oh, nice. So your first drive check is a draw. So you get to give 10,000. So you would probably give it to your remaining guy. He gets 10,000. So first you draw. Before you do your second trigger check, you're gonna draw. That goes into your hand.
It's another fucking trigger. It was a heal.
No, it's not like this. But you do get 1 more still. So now you get to do your trigger check. No, not like this.
Oh, life is pain.
Life is pain. And then, but you still do get to give your 10k to that, the chonkers. Yeah.
Chonkers.
And so wait, let me do my damage. So I'll do damage check. I do get a crit. I will put 10k on here, but you still have more than I do because you have 28 on my 23.
Yeah.
So I will also just take that one. So damage check. Okay. No trigger. Alrighty.
Okay.
That is end of your turn. Yeah. And then I stand. Stand and I draw. Oh god, my crit trigger. Oh, I stand this guy too. And I can play some stuff now. I can play this here. So something to also note is that right now, say that I have this grade 2 and I have a grade 3 in hand, and I kind of want to use the grade 3 and I don't want to use this grade 2. I have 2 choices. I could move her down and play it here because I don't have anything to boost anyway. This can't do anything. She's basically a dead card here, but she can't get attacked. And if this card dies, I can always move her up later.
Right, yeah.
So that's like an option I can do. Or say that I wanted to boost. I'm like, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to boost here. And I'm like, but I want the grade 3. I can do this. I would just toss this card and replace her.
Okay.
So that is another choice that you have when you're playing your cards. So you could replace stuff, you could move stuff around. You can't I can't stack it. It doesn't like stack, and if I get hit, it doesn't like stay there or anything. And I can't do like this. It has to be down here. So I will just move her down here, and I will play this grade 3, and then I will attack because I don't really have much else to do.
Okay.
I'm going to try, because even though she's a grade 3, she only has 8k attack. That's kind of the weakness of this deck, is that they all have pretty low damage. But I will attack first with this Bibwell and this Mary Buell for combined damage of 13k to your Vanguard.
I can guard with the 5k, right? And then that'll...
Yeah, you can.
All right.
See, that's like the perfect situation where that would work.
He's so good at finding delicious fruits.
Look at him, he's doing his best. All right, so then you guard that, you put that in your trash. Also, because you drew an order card, which is a spell card, you should just toss that and redraw something.
Wait, what?
That last one that you picked up.
Oh yeah, this one.
Oh wait, no, that's a character. Never mind. I thought it was a spell card. Never mind. You're good. Cool. And then I will attack with Celestial for 13 with double drive check.
I will hit the... Oh, shoot. Because I'm worried that you're going to get a crit.
It's possible. So if you get the perfect guard, you would be able to guard this crit, but you might not be able to guard the next crit.
Right.
So you have to pick your battles. Or what you can do is you can gamble and pray that I don't get a crit, and you know, like this is things that people actually do, and you can pray that I don't get a crit, and if I don't get a crit, that I will, you know, that you will pull a heal or something like that, right?
Yeah.
You could also use that guard and pray that I only pull one trigger, because if I only pull one trigger, you could do that as well.
I think that's the move.
Okay, so then I will do my trigger checks. First check is a crit. So now, but listen, I have a choice now.
Yeah.
I can pray that I will get, because I have, so to visualize it, because I'm a visual learner, I have 10k and a crit that, oh, you can't see it. I have 10k and a crit that I can give to either of these characters, right? So I can choose to put it on Celestial, but if I don't get another trigger on my next pull, the attack won't go through and I would have wasted it.
Right.
So I can gamble, or I could be safe and put it here and hope that you can't guard it later. But the thing is, the good thing of gambling here is if I do pull another trigger, it will definitely go through. I'm guaranteed to go through.
Right.
If I put it on here, I don't know if you'll guard that or not.
Yeah, you don't know if I have a perfect guard or
Right.
Okay.
So usually we gamble.
Okay.
Usually we gamble.
Let's
I don't, you
see
know,
it.
well, we'll see. But we'll see. So this one goes into my hand. I'm going to do my second. I'll put it out here for visualization. Second one. No triggers. So I have wasted the triggers. Yeah. So that's the name of the game with Vanguard. So you toss that, but I can still use my Bibwell to attack one of your grade ones.
Yes.
I'll attack. It doesn't really matter because we're playing with no effects. So you can get rid of whichever one you want to get rid of.
What if I wanted to guard?
Oh,
What if I wanted to protect? What if I wanted to save everyone?
You could try.
Okay, I stand and draw.
Yes.
A dog.
A doggo. So you can play. So now you could ride technically, but you don't have anything to ride. So yeah, now you can play cards. Yeah, you can pull them down, play that, and play that. Yeah. And I have 4 damage, so you are now at the position where you can gamble. You're like, okay, I want to end this right here, right now. You could play your triggers to give you the extra boost of damage to try to get out as much as you can. So that to make it harder for me to guard, for example.
Okay.
Yeah. So up to you. That is a choice that you can make.
We
Okay, so you're just gonna go right into the attack.
I'm going for your Vanguard.
Going for my Vanguard. I'm going to guard it with a crit trigger for 15k. So I have a total of 28. So in Vanguard, another terminology, just in case you wanted to learn this, is we'll say something called 1 to pass, 2 to pass. So for example, in this case, it would be 2 to pass. You need to pull 2 triggers in order to push through my attack.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
okay, no trigger.
Good.
And then second one is...
Hey! Oh my.
Oh, no.
Where are my triggers at? This game is rigged.
It's rigged. It's rigged. Okay.
Then I'll hit your Vanguard again with 18,000.
18,000. So I have to guard it. I will guard it with trigger.
Okay. And can I hit anything with this guy?
How much does he have? 10k? Yeah, you can hit either one. So you have a choice here. You know, if you hit this one, I will just push up this one. That one doesn't have a
boost. Yeah, so
yeah.
I'll take...
So you could hit this one.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's like another choice because you know that this one can't move. If she can't move around, if she can't go over here. So that's like, you know, you could always choose for those as well. Yeah. So I will stand and I will draw. I am in a bit of a pickle here. I will play here. Oh, actually, I guess I'm not so much in a pickle. I will play. So I have this boost. I could choose to boost here, or like I said before, if I want to boost this character, which actually I probably should, I could just put it here and this one gets replaced and gets tossed to trash. So that's what I'll do actually. And then I'll attack. So I'm going to attack with... I'm actually going to attack with the Vanguard first as well. So 13k to your Vanguard with double drive.
I will hit him with this. Oh, this guy has an intercept though.
Yeah,
he
does.
Have intercept.
Yep. So you can use those to add to your shield. So you can play as many cards from your hand in combination with cards on your field for guard. So you could put like 20 cards down to guard, for example. Like it's possible as long as you have those in your hand or on the field. You can mix and match too. So you could do one intercept, one from hand. You could do two from hand, two intercept, you know, for example.
I'm gonna bank on the fact that you don't get any triggers.
Okay. So right now, if you you're gonna hope that I get no triggers at all. You don't want to intercept or anything, because if you intercept with both of them too, like, I mean, it'll make it so that your attack next turn is bad. So you're gonna want to look at your hand, think about like what you want to do next turn too. Obviously you're kind of hoping for grade 3s to be in the front line anyway, but you know, kind of depends on what you want.
Well, the thing is, intercepting with these two is the same as intercepting with one.
You're absolutely right.
So I think I'll just stick with the one.
So hoping for no triggers. I mean, it's a smart move because I have so many triggers in the grave and
you pulled
here.
So many.
Yeah, so it's totally possible that I won't pull any. All right, so first check. Oh!
Oh my god!
Oh no, it's happening. The over trigger. The over trigger is happening. And no, not in my example game. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry. It's happening. I know I couldn't stop even if I wanted to.
I quit.
No, don't quit.
I quit.
Don't quit. I swear
it's a fun game.
I promise. It's not broken. The mechanic's not broken. I'm sorry.
It's over.
So, okay, another thing that you could have done, by the way, is you have a perfect guard in hand, right?
Yeah.
If you're gonna toss,
stingy with it.
if you're gonna toss the draw trigger, I didn't think about this before. You might as well have played the perfect guard because it would have tossed the draw trigger anyway, right? So for example, let's pretend that you had played the perfect guard. It would have blocked this.
Ah, shit.
But okay, that being said, the perfect guard doesn't really do anything. It just gives me 1 damage. It's not like a crit. I'm not doing 2 damage. The game is not over. You still actually technically have 1 HP left, right?
Right.
The other thing though is that normally on if we're playing with effects, the over trigger does usually have effects that help you. Like it'll have something like restand your rear guards, or it'll have like, you know, so it does have different things and different mechanics that'll help your game. And each nation has its own over trigger. This one is a generic over trigger. So this one has its own ability. So for example, if we're playing up with abilities, this one says I can choose a card from my discard pile and put it into my hand. And I get to give one of my units +1 crit. So that if we were playing with abilities, it would have done that, but we're not. So it doesn't do that. It just does 1 attack. But I'm going to do my second drive check and no drive. So I get to put both of these into my hand. Yeah, so you take 1 damage. Yes. Okay. Damage check.
Heal. Oh,
you do get a draw though, and you get to give +10k to any unit of your choice. So you get to draw a card first.
My Vanguard, so that he doesn't die. Okay.
Yeah.
Draw. Why do I keep drawing him? This is so fucked up. I need these. Oh my god.
Actually fucked up and evil.
This is so messed up. Whatever, man. I didn't
Not
want to.
like
I
that.
didn't want to heal anyway.
Yeah, you didn't want to heal
It's
anyway.
not like I'm on the brink of death or anything.
Oh yeah, sorry. The over trigger, I forgot. The over trigger also, when you pull it as a drive check, it leaves play. So,
so
you
you
don't
can't.
see it, but I've put it outside over here.
Okay.
Sorry, I never pull an over trigger, so I forgot that that's how that works.
You
Like,
really just wrecked me.
the only
like,
time that I pull it is
my
when I'm trying to teach a beginner
ever-
how to play this game.
First
Like, what
ever
the fuck?
game, by the way. God. How am I supposed to feel welcome in this environment?
Wait, you draw when you get OT? Wait, really? I've never drawn for OT before, but okay, I'll draw for OT. Okay. And so, yeah, you drew your card, you get plus 10k to your Vanguard, which puts your Vanguard at 23, which means I actually can't hit you with any of my cards with the rear, but I can hit your rear guard. So this is why sometimes if you have intercept, it's better to just use it, because they might just die anyway if they do pull through. So we're gonna hit just both of your rear guards. So
Okay.
yeah.
Goodbye.
Can't check OT sounds like a skill issue. Stop! You're gonna scare away the newbies. Stop it! Don't talk about OT. Talking about OT is banned in this chat. Okay.
Okay. Stand and draw.
Yeah. Stand
Stand
and draw.
Huh.
Okay. That's good. It's not a trigger.
His name is Duger.
Duger. We love
Duger.
Duger.
Don't fail me, Duger.
We love Duger.
Oh, I have another Duger.
We don't talk about Chronojet in this chat. This is a holy chat, okay? We don't talk about Chronojet here. All right, and then if you have any other grade 1s, you can also place into boost.
I'm gonna hold on to it just for my perfect card.
Oh, sure. So the good thing about like the base perfect guard, which is what your deck comes with, doesn't have this ability, but perfect guards in other like if you upgrade your perfect guard, it'll allow you to play it with without discards if you have 2 or less cards in your hand. So that's why like you want to upgrade some of these cards and whatnot, because you do get like extra stuff like that. So but anyway, for this purpose that makes complete sense. So
okay,
go for it. How would you like to proceed?
I feel like I'm in a race against the clock at this point, so I'm just gonna hit your Vanguard with my Vanguard.
Sure. I will guard with this for a 2 to pass.
Okay.
Maybe
Easy.
if I move everything down, I can put it where it's supposed to go and you can see it. There we go.
2 to pass has never been easier.
Okay,
Okay, that's 1. And I heal?
So you get to heal 1, yeah. So that put that
Oh my
in
god,
grave.
it's never been easier.
And then, okay,
it's never
so
been
now
easier.
you have to choose. Are you gonna put that on your Vanguard? Are you gambling? Because you can choose to put that on one of your Dugers, or you can put it on your Vanguard and hope that you get 1 more to pass this attack, right?
Do we believe?
Do you believe in the heart of the cards?
No, you know what? I'll put it on my right Duger,
Okay, on the
because right
Duger.
now my right Duger cannot attack. My right Duger cannot attack you, so.
Sure.
Oh, thank God.
Good thing you did the Duger. Yeah.
Thank God. Okay.
And you got another perfect guard, so now you're kind of like, in a better spot for your next turn as well.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. So that attack didn't go through, but now you can attack with your Dugers.
Duger 1.
How much is that?
For 18.
For 18. So for 18, I will have to. I'm going to perfect guard because I don't really have much of an option here.
Ooh,
and I'm gonna toss 1 card because I have no effects.
Duger 2 for 20.
20. I will have to take that one. So I'm gonna take that one. And
let's go.
There goes an Celestial. Yep. Yeah. So
wow.
now
Okay,
we're
that's
at 5 damage, but you're at 4 damage now. So you're
let's
it's
go.
the comeback. It's comeback arc.
I'm defensive as fuck. I've got
you have
guards
oh
and
my
2
god.
15Ks. I'm insane.
You are actually insane. All right, I'm gonna stand. We are standing. And we're drawing. Anyway, I think that's like, and I drew a heal, of course I did. I think that's kind of like the fun of Vanguard personally is that there's always this sort of back and forth, and you always kind of have a chance. So personally, that's what I love the most about Vanguard. But maybe if I like move this up like slightly like this, and then I tilt this more. There we go. There we go. Now it's not as awkward. Okay. I can Persona Ride. So I will Persona Ride, which means I get to draw one, and I get to put, so I'm going to use this long brick. I like to use the long bricks to signify that everyone in the front gets 10k, so I don't have to put one on each one.
Wow.
And then, why does it look so crooked? Sorry, I'm getting I'm getting OCD. It's happening. All right, here we go. And I also pulled a 1, so I'm gonna play here, and we're also gonna go for the kill here. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna attack with Celestial and her Jewel for a total of, what is that? 31.
Huh?
Yeah, because of my Persona Ride. That's why the Persona Ride's very good.
18, 31.
So you can just use your perfect guard as well, by the way, because I do get the double drive check though.
Yeah, exactly. So okay.
Yeah, so usually if it's like a double drive or whatever it is, you probably want to use the perfect guard. Yeah, perfect.
And then get rid of this guy.
Yeah, that's a good one. And then I'm gonna do my double drive check. So I have first check. I get a heal. So I do get to heal 1, and I get to give 10k. I guess I'll put it over here, and then I get my second check, and I get nothing. So
okay,
that's the first attack. So you can get rid of your perfect guard up there. And then I will do my second attack for 26 to your Vanguard.
Okay, I can block that one.
And then my last one is gonna be for... So, okay, another thing to note is that because this attack's gonna be very big, it's gonna be 35. You could also have done a thing mentally where you're like, I mean, you already did it, but like you could have done like I know that Leora is gonna hit me for 35 later. I can't block 35, so I'll block the smaller one because I know I can block that one. So those are some of the things that like Vanguard players like start thinking about and whatever too. So just as a heads up, 35 to Vanguard.
Can I block her?
And you can also just take it because you know you won't die this round anyway.
Yeah.
So that's also a choice.
Okay.
Oh
my god!
Oh no, you got a crit trigger, but it's unfortunately not super helpful. So that's gonna go into your discard or your damage. Sorry.
Okay. Unfortunate.
Yeah, but then my turn is over, and it's your turn
you lived.
now. You lived.
Stand and draw, baby.
Yeah,
let's go.
Stand and draw. Heck yeah. But this is why it's unfortunate that all of your Magnolias came out early, the big cats, because if you had them in your hand, you would have had more opportunity to do more Persona rides and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, why does this one not have it doesn't have an intercept? That's interesting.
Oh, is that one an order card? It might be an order card. Like it doesn't have an attack.
Order?
Yeah, so that one is a spell card essentially. So you can just toss that and redraw one because you don't. We're not playing with abilities right now anyway. So.
Okay, I got another guy.
Yeah, nice.
I'll
So you can probably play that as a
Duger. Okay. I will hit you with my Duger.
We're Dugan.
For 18.
For 18. 18. I will take that one. So I will. Oh, nothing.
Oh, we're bringing it home, baby.
That's not good.
All right, Vanguard.
All right, Vanguard. I'm going to perfect guard that one. So no matter what you pull, it will block it. So we'll see.
Drive check. 1, nothing.
Put it upside down like this.
2, nothing. Damn. All right, Duger.
That's okay. I wasted my perfect guard, so
true.
Essentially.
Was it a waste if you insured your life?
I agree with that, but Vanguard players will tell you that was a waste.
Duger 2 for 18.
2 for 18. All right, I will have to guard. I have 1 guard, so.
Alrighty.
Nice. All right.
Nice.
When there's no abilities, the games go on for a bit longer because obviously we're just attacking,
Yeah, we're just
hitting each other,
wailing at each other.
Yeah, but once there's abilities, the turns won't go quite this long. So we're gonna stand. Just in case you're like, wow, this game goes on forever. And draw. I got nothing.
I appreciate that we're not reading though.
Yeah.
I feel like the reading would get a little overwhelming.
Yeah. Well, we will read in the next match.
Yes.
Yeah. But you know, and once you learn the cards, it kind of just becomes like you just kind of do the thing, or well, you'll read it, you'll glimpse it, you're like, oh yeah, that's what this does, and then you'll do it. Okay, so we're just gonna go straight into the attack. We're gonna go for I don't have Persona Ride or anything, so nothing fancy. We're going for the 21 with double drive.
I will perfect guard it.
Nice. And then I'm gonna do my double drive check. So our first check is nothing. Second check is a front trigger, so I'm gonna give 10k to my front row. But that attack doesn't go through, so you can get rid of that. Nice. And then I will attack your Vanguard for 26.
26.
My attacks are not very strong, so
shit. I think I need to.
You can probably intercept if you have other stuff in your hand too. So that puts you at 23 and 28, right?
Ouch.
So perfect. So, okay, by the way, another thing you can do though is you could not guard that one if you don't have guard in your hand and take that one. Oh, but you have 5. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. And we have our last attack here for 25.
Oh! Phew!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm all out of cards.
I was like, oh, is it over? It's not
that
over.
was my last card.
Oh my goodness. Alrighty.
Holy.
Well, stand
We're
and
still
draw.
in it.
We're still
in it, baby.
You are.
We stand and draw.
What's happening?
Okay.
The heart of the cards is in your.
Heart of the cards. Grandpa's deck has no bad cards.
That's true.
Ha!
Oh, not a you know, but it could be worse. It could be worse. So you're probably gonna want to go for the kill, meaning you're probably gonna want to just play it. So
wait, really?
Yeah, because I only have I have to take 1 damage, so and I lose. So you might as well just play it on one of your grade 1s. Sure. And then you're probably gonna want to hit with Magnolia first and pray that you get some sort of triggers. Heart of the cards.
Prage.
All right, Prage. I'm gonna go for all the heals that I have to do OT to pass, which means if you have an over trigger, you will pass. But even if you do 2 triggers, you won't pass. So OT to pass. But if you get 2 triggers, you can always put it on your side guys too.
All right, this is the one. I can feel it. I can feel the OT.
Out of the cards. Oh, we got a perfect card. Okay, you know, could be worse.
This is the one. This is the one. Ah! Okay, I got a heal.
But you do heal.
Oh, we take those. We take those.
Yeah. And
that's a big
you get to give 10k to one of your guys.
I'll give him to my boosted guy. I wanted to call him my Dooger, but he's not.
He's not a Dooger.
Wait, actually, this guy can hit your Vanguard. So actually, I'll give it to this guy so that he can also hit your Vanguard.
Sure.
So let's hit for 1300 first, or 13k.
Okay, I'm gonna intercept with this 2k.
Okay, and then to 18k.
18. I will have to guard with my rest of my hand. So I have no more cards in my hand now.
Okay.
Yeah.
We lived.
You lived. Yeah, very smart. Okay, 9. I stand and I draw. I need to end it. This is all right, here it is. The heart of the cards. I drew that card and I'm playing the card.
Oh god.
Okay, we're gonna go for a raw 21 with double drive.
Wait, so if I only have this perfect guard in my hand, I can't use it because I need to.
Technically, yeah. But
shit.
But if you only have that in your hand, feel free to use it. It's fine. I mean, normally you'd be able to. It's fine. Like if you had the upgraded one, because you're using a base deck anyway. So.
I see. Because I mean, if I only have these 2 cards, that means I can't defend against.
Oh, right. That's true. What you could do is, what is this? 21. You could play the heal trigger, for example.
Yeah.
If we're letting you use the perfect guard anyway.
All right.
Yeah, and then you could just go like hope for It's one to pass. So I'd have to get one trigger to pass, right?
Okay, let's see.
Okay. All right, first. Oh, we have a crit trigger. Not like this. Is this like how it ends? All right, and then we do our second one. Another.
Not like this. Not like this. Please, Leora.
She's already dead. Deck. She's. All right, so that's 3 total damage. So, you know, who knows? Heart of the cards. OT. Wait, that's really good because the OT leaves play. So it's basically like a heal. You actually don't take damage from that.
Okay.
Yeah, so you take that out of play and your character, your Vanguard gets the 50 like 100 million damage, but you still have to take 2 more damage. So unless you pull a heal trigger, it's we'll see. Who knows? You never know. All right?
No.
Okay, the Duger.
Duger, you've let me down.
You also get to draw one. So that one you get to draw. Sorry, put that one in your hand. And then...
Okay, Duger, you didn't let me down. Good job, Duger.
Good job, Duger. Okay. Okay,
God, water lady.
One more.
No!
So close. You still get a trigger though. No, that was hard. If I had only gotten 1 crit, that would have actually saved you, but...
How did you draw 2? What the fuck? I don't know.
It's pretty insane. That happens. It's Vanguard. Anything can happen.
That was super close.
Yeah, that was super close. But yeah, that's how Vanguard works. And then now we'll play with effects, so you get to read a little bit. GG's. Yeah. That fight was amazing. Yeah, it was really good. It was good because we actually got to see like all of the different effects kind of like happen. And the OT, the defensive OT is actually really good too. Like I said, it technically works as a heal because you're not taking that damage, right?
Right. If only that one had come a little earlier.
Yeah. If only I didn't get 2 crits. That's pretty crazy. Oh gosh, she's shuffling that with my soul. I know. It can't be helped.
There's nothing I can do.
Yeah, she...
I don't have sleeves. I don't play card games.
Yeah.
I play the card games that are you know, like online and involve guns.
What card games do you like to play, Ko?
You ever heard of Valorant? So you have like
count.
This
Are you playing? Is it because you play Chamber? Is that what?
You have a card that that has a gun and then you shoot people. You ever heard of that game?
We have to schedule our Valorant collab.
We do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep shuffling just so that people get mad.
Oh my god. A bridge shuffle, my soul. See, everyone's dying. Actually triggering everyone. Everyone's getting triggered in chat.
Oh shit! Wait. Oh, my ride card.
Oh no, your ride line. Okay, yeah, you gotta find them. Yeah, that happens. Okay, so that's why actually most people will.
Oh man, guess I have to shuffle again.
Yeah. Now you gotta. What'll you do? Gotta bridge shuffle again.
I gotta shuffle again. Oh, that sucks. I know.
Wait, while she's shuffling chat, I have to show you. You guys remember how I've been having overheating issues? Guess what I got? There's a fan on the back of my phone now. It's blowing air into the back of my phone. I don't know if it's helping. So far it hasn't overheated, so maybe it's working. I don't know. I don't have like the right stand. I couldn't find the stand for it, so it's just kind of resting on my phone stand precariously. But yeah, I had to buy it because you guys know it's been messing up my streams a lot recently. So lower your brightness. My brightness is at minimum brightness.
Do you feel like it helps? The
fan?
Cooling, yeah.
So recently I've been having a lot of issues, like actually where my model will stop working because my phone overheats.
Right.
Like my phone will say like your phone is overheating. It's in like emergency mode or whatever. So that's why I got it. So today's my first day using it actually. And so far my phone hasn't overheat yet, which is positive because around this time it would. But today is a little bit cooler than I think it's been last week, so I'll have to see on an actual hotter day. The true test is if I can play my PS5 without it overheating, because PS5 makes my room really hot. All right.
Stand up. Excuse me, your card is not supposed to be face up. Come on, man. What kind of CARDFIGHT Vanguard player are you?
True. You're right. Calling me out. It's true.
Okay.
Right. Stand up, Vanguard.
Stand up, Vanguard.
I've literally like never since I've actually played like have I ever done that. Like I think if I were at locals and someone did that, I would like actually like scream. Okay. 5 cards. So
are we playing with closed hand this time?
We can do open hands just in case you have questions about the effects, and that way chat can help you too. And if you still have questions, we can still at least like guide you and whatnot through it. So we do 5, and like I said, you want to redraw any triggers that you have. So I have 2, so I'm going to redraw 2 and shuffle these back into my deck. And this time we'll let Ko go first, and then, you know, chat, you guys, if you guys are familiar with Magnolia, you can definitely help her out. I'm not super familiar. I just know that Magnolia likes to boost from the attack from the back, right? That's how Magnolia works, I think.
Oh, I should start reading effects. Yeah. When this unit is rode upon, if you want second, draw a card.
Yeah, so basically all the grade 0 Vanguard cards will have that, so that you can get an extra card if you go second.
Oh, I see. Reveal the top card of your deck if it is a unit card. Oh my god, there's so many words on this thing.
There are a lot of words. You're gonna have to start reading. But you can just start. We can start because you won't have to read so soon yet because you're going first. You can draw a card. Stand and draw because you won't be able to play anything right now anyway. So you can read stuff while my turn is happening.
I didn't draw 3 new cards.
Oh, yeah, you should do that.
Okay. So, stand and draw.
And then you're going to ditch 1 to ride.
Yeah. Damn it. It's a fucking trigger card. Okay.
Oh, no.
I'll get rid of this. And ride.
Thanks. And you might want to read your card really quick in case the Vanguard card has something on it.
When this unit is rode upon by Sylvan Horned Beast. Wait, is that Lattice? Oh, no, that's Lottie.
Yeah, so basically in the next turn, when your other card rides on top of your chonkers, then the effect will proc.
Oh, then I may reveal the top card of your deck. If it is grade 2 or less unit card, call it to rear guard. And if it isn't, put it into your soul.
Yes. Oh, so we have to talk a little bit about currencies. So there are 2 currencies in Vanguard. There is the soul and then there is the counter. Charging is adding to something, and blasting is removing. So those are the keywords that you need to do. Soul is everything that's underneath your Vanguard. So the more cards your Vanguard has underneath it, that's the soul. That's the amount of soul you have. So when you soul charge, for example, you're going to pull a card from the top of your deck and put it into underneath your Vanguard.
Okay.
So when you're adding a card from your soul, that's what you're doing. If you're blasting soul, that means you're removing a card from your soul and putting it into the grave.
For the sake of big damage.
Yeah, so like if it says like Soul Blast 2, if you Soul Blast 2, you get plus 10k to your front row. Then you remove 2 cards in your soul to give extra damage, for example, or to do an effect. It'll proc an effect.
Okay.
So the way that counter works, by the way, so if it says Counter Blast, that means if I have a card here in my damage zone, I flip it upside down, and that is Counter Blasting.
And then what?
And then I get to use the effect. It's a cost. It's a currency.
Okay.
Yeah. So like if the card says Counter Blast 2, that means I have to have 2 damage that's unflipped to counter blast it.
I see.
But if it says Counter Blast 2 and I only have 1 damage, I can't do anything.
Then you can't.
And that's why sometimes it's good to take early damage if you want that currency built up.
Gotcha.
And that's it's more of like a finite currency than soul is, because soul you can keep charging. But for your damage, you can only have a max of 5 before you die, right? So that's why you want to be careful about like when you're using what, or you know, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. You can go.
Yeah. So in the beginning, you can't really do anything. So it'll be my turn. I will stand and draw. I'm going to ride. I'm going to ditch. I will ditch this crit trigger for now to ride. When I go second, I get to draw a card with my effect. So I'm drawing another card. And when this unit is placed in the Vanguard, so Alestial, my deck, her whole gimmick is she binds cards. So there's a separate bind zone that usually goes right above the damage. So she gets to bind a card. I'm going to bind the top card of my deck. I'm binding this one. It is a 1, which means I am in White Wings. That's the gimmick of this deck. It's a little annoying, but here, I'll put it upside down like this so people can see the number, but it can be off screen. I'm in White Wings. If I'm in White Wings, I have an ability for next turn. So that's fine. And I will play some cards. Oh, shoot. I should have done that. I've messed up. That's fine. I will not play any cards. And I'm going to just attack for 8k to your Vanguard with a single drive check.
Okay. I mean, having an extra chonker is not that important, right?
I mean, I would say that for the first damage, you should just take it.
Oh, I should just take it? Okay.
Yeah, because it's an easy one. So before you check, I'm going to do my drive check.
Go for it.
And I get a crit. So
you monster.
I'm sorry. That was a So now you have to take 2 damage, unfortunately. Right. But I did scam you. Oh, but you do get a front. Well, that's not super useful. And
why do I keep getting triggers on bad? Okay.
And second one. Okay. But technically, even if you had guarded just now, that would have been a waste because it would have given 10k to my Vanguard anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Right, so you stand and you draw.
I stand and draw.
She's a newbie. I can't help it. The crit triggers. They just they never want to be out when I want them to be out. Okay.
I'm gonna discard my chonker. To ride.
Yes. And so now you get to use your ability from your chonker, right? Because you rode a pawn.
And it says, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a grade 2 or less, call it to R, and if it isn't, put it into your soul. Okay.
All right. So you get to look at top 1.
Oh no! Oh no! My kitty!
It does go into your soul. Oh, not like this.
This is so unlucky. This is actually so unlucky.
That was really unlucky, actually.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh no.
So I put these 2 ladies. Wait, what does this say?
Wait, it says grade 2 or greater? Wait. Can you check the chonker's ability? Is it grade 2 or greater it gets called? Or is it grade 2?
Less.
Yeah, grade 2 or less. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Wait, so this has an active that's a cost is 1 C blast and 1 S blast.
Okay, so that means you have 1 counter blast and 1 soul blast. So you would have to flip one of your damage and throw 1 away from your soul if you want to use the ability. What is the ability?
Until the end of turn, this unit gets boost and 5k damage. What's boost?
So now if you put that card in the back, it can boost from the back. Is that once per turn? Is it a once per turn ability?
Yeah, once per turn.
So you don't have to use it right now. You can use that whenever. So in your next turn, say that you get another card, you can put that card back and then put a card on top and then use that ability to boost the card in front of you. So you get extra damage.
Gotcha. Okay, then I won't use it this time. Because yours is 8k, right?
Yes, correct.
All right, then I'll hit you with 10k from my rear guard.
Okay, I will no guard that first one. And I take that damage.
And then with my Vanguard.
Put this upside down.
For 10k.
10k. I'm gonna guard that one just in case.
Okay. Drive check.
Yeah.
Wait, nothing.
Okay.
And last one, 10k.
No guard. So I'm gonna just take that one, and I get to heal. I don't get to heal.
Wow.
I don't get to heal because you have more. You have more damage than I do.
Ah.
Yeah. So that's the shitty thing about drawing a heal when. Yeah. All right. So my turn. Yeah, I think there's like act, auto, and continuation skills. They're all different, but I think generally that's pretty intuitive. So once you start using your skills, you can ask like what it means. But usually if it's like an auto skill, it means it'll happen as soon as you play it, or usually it'll tell you like when you play it. sort of thing.
Yeah, it says when. Yeah.
So usually it'll say, but auto just happens automatically once per turn. Continuous is like it'll just continue throughout, and then act means that you have to do it, like you have to act in order to do it. So you have to say that you want to use it. It doesn't happen automatically.
Okay.
Okay. And I will stand and I will draw. And because of my ability, when I ride, I can Soul Blast 1 instead of riding. So I'm going to Soul Blast, meaning I'm going to toss this one from my soul to ride instead of ditching a card from my hand. So when this unit is placed on the Vanguard, I do the same thing. I get to put the card from my bind zone into the bottom of my deck. And I get to bind the top face up. So I'm going to bind this one. So it's another, sorry, I'm going to put it here like this. Grade 3. And that means I'm in White Wings again, which is actually not good right now, but that's fine. If I'm in White Wings once per turn, I can counterblast 1 and this unit gets +1 crit. So I will counterblast 1, meaning I will flip one of my damage and I will give her crit. So that's her ability. Okay. And then I'm going to attack your Vanguard with 10k with crit and 1 drive check.
Up. Perfect, guarded.
Okay. I will, so you have toss 1. I will check. And it's a front trigger, so it doesn't do anything. But yeah, now it is your turn.
Okay.
But yeah, Deer Days, I don't like to tell people about Deer Days. I don't suggest Deer Days to anybody. So, you know, it's, that's why I don't talk about Deer Days.
You did mention it to me, actually.
I did, yeah.
But I was like,
Yeah, it's just not worth like $60, $70, so.
Okay, stand and draw. Yo!
Nice.
I got Kitty.
Yay!
And I'll toss
you get
one
to
of my
ride.
To ride.
Don't forget to check if you have like a ride effect.
Right. When this unit is ridden upon, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a unit card, call it to R, and if it isn't, put it into your hand. Okay, so it's like the other one, but it doesn't have a level limit.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. Oh, little squirrel friend.
Yeah, you can just play.
Why do I keep getting trigger cards when I can't use them? Okay, I wanna move you down here and then do this. Is that smart? I don't know.
I mean, you could always just flip it because it's a grade 1, so that way you don't have to pay the cost.
True.
Yeah.
Because he's a boost. Okay.
Yeah, he's like already a boost. Unless he has like some sort of ability that you want to use.
Soul Blast 2, reveal the top of your deck. If it is a unit call it to R, and if it isn't, put it into your hand.
Is that just like an auto ability or is it like an action ability?
That's an action. Actually, you know what? I'll do that.
Yeah, you might as well. So Soul Blast 2, you get to toss 2.
Many souls.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want, you can also put them to the side so you don't shuffle them in. If you to save you time later.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I draw a card. If it's a unit card, I put it in my. Nice. Why? Why do I keep? Wait, is this?
No,
Damn.
Like this.
What is
so you
wrong
have to
with
call
me?
it, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Well, you have a full board, which is, I think, what Magnolia wants. So you're going to want to, before you attack, you should check Magnolia's abilities.
Magnolia's abilities?
Yeah, your Vanguard. Your Big Cat. Big Cat's abilities.
Auto.
Because probably
at the end of battle,
when you attack, it does something.
At the end of battle, this unit attacked. Counterblast 1, choose from one of your rear guards, and until end of turn, that unit can attack from the back row and gets 5k. If you persona row this turn, choose 3 rear guards instead of 1.
Cool. So you can attack from the back row. So what that'll do is, for example, you know your row that has the lady and the other level 1 guy? Not the squirrel one? Yeah. So what you could do is you could counterblast 1. So again, you have to be resourceful here. You have to decide if this is something you want to do. You can flip one of your damage cards, and what you could do is you could attack with the lady in the front and then with the guy in the back separately.
Okay. Well, that would make more sense if it wasn't a booster, but since they're all boosters now,
but
it's
you
probably not
could
worth it,
also do that because it would give 2 damage since my unit only has 10k attack. Also, welcome raiders. Thank you so much, Suri, for the raid. Welcome. If you guys are new, by the way, my name is Lyra Valkyria. I am Suri's senpai from VNU's first generation Symphoria, and we have a guest today on the channel. Ko, would you like to introduce yourself to the raiders?
Hi, Kohio. I'm Prison Project 5th Generation's Lightning Charge android called Tsubame. Welcome.
We're teaching Ko Vanguard today. So if you're interested in TCGs, we're learning a little bit here. So welcome. Yeah. Or like someone said, or you could call a grade 3 in the back to attack with them. So there's just a lot of different things that you could do here. And yeah, you have a lot of options.
Hold on to it for now. Then.
Sure.
Okay. I'm about to go.
Go for it.
15k on your Vanguard.
Okay. I will no, I will no guard that one. No guard.
Okay.
So no trigger. God damn it. All right. This is more normal for me where I get no triggers for anything.
18k on your Vanguard.
18k with twin drive, with double drive.
Twin drive, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to guard that for what is that, 25, so 1 to pass, so you need 1 trigger to pass.
Hoi.
Yeah, 1. Okay, no trigger. And then 2.
Hoi. Oh,
heal trigger. You do not get to heal because because you have less damage.
So do I? Okay.
But you get 10k, so you get to give 10k. It's 1 to pass, so you could just give it to Magnolia, and then the attack will go through. Okay, and so I will take the damage check. I have a front, so my front does get 10k here, but I think do you still? I have 20, but I don't think you can, right?
In theory, I could. Wait, how much you have?
20.
In theory, I could do the Soul Blast, but I don't think I will.
Okay. Do you have any other abilities on those guys that would give you extra, like if you want to?
Oh, wait.
Just in case you want to.
Nah, it's okay.
Okay.
I will wait.
All right.
All of my rear guards are like super baby right now. So
they are baby. Yeah, you could do your other guys have abilities? Just double checking the 2 and the 1. No, not that one. The other side. Sorry, this one.
Yeah, this one's these ones get boost if I if I.
But the guy in the back, what does he do? The guy
in the back is revealing the top.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Card, yeah, and I already did that, so.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm done.
Cool. Wait, shouldn't the Vanguard have been 18 plus versus 32 to pass? Wait, what? No, I did it's 10 and 15, so I had 25, so it was 1 to pass because she was hitting me with 18. And then I got the effect after. The effect was the damage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This was the front was the damage that I was taking. The front should have been 20k shield. Oh, because I have this ability. Oh, wait, you're right. Because our Vanguard's... I forgot. I have the effect front. I forgot that this was an effect front. You're right. It is 20. So I wouldn't have taken the damage.
Wait, is that from the damage that you pulled or from the guard that you used?
Oh, it's because this guard... I thought I was guarding for 15, but I was guarding for 20 because I had an effect on my guard. So I wouldn't have taken it. It's fine. I'll just put it back.
Okay.
Yeah, and it doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for that call out. I forgot that I had effect fronts. I just put this one in because it was cute. I never get to use the effect.
Is that a cat boy?
It's a cat girl. Lyrical is like all like girls. It's like an all girls school, an all girls idol school. Very cute. Yeah. Okay. I will stand and draw. And I will ditch this to ride. If I use this ability to ditch it, basically I get to call it to an open rear. So I'll call it here. And wait, Lyra, rewind. Wait, what's happening? She should have put the 10. Okay, you know what? I'll just I'm just gonna take the damage. It's fine. I think it's too complicated if we try to like not take the damage. And
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
pull
just
this.
we'll just
we'll just take it. It's
remember
fine,
that
it's
it's
fine.
20 moving forward.
Yeah.
All
It's fine.
good,
It's fine.
all
It's fine.
good.
I think it's just like too confusing otherwise.
Mm,
That was it was my misplay anyway, so
All
it's
good.
fine. Yeah. And I am in grade 3, so I get to use my ability, but hers is like different, I think. I get to put this card in my hand and I get to bind the top as usual. So we are in white wings, which is good. At the start of this battle, this unit attacked, counterblast 1, discard a card from hand, search your deck for 1 card, and write it as a restand. Okay, so I get to do some tricky things here. I'm going to play... this one, Bibwell. I'm not going to use her ability, but I do get plus 5k because it is white wings, so nothing crazy here. And I'm also going to play, just so I can have something out, this one. She gets no abilities because we are in white wings. And I will... oh, actually I could have played this, but that's fine. Actually, I will do that. I'll put her down and then I'll play Elkel. She also doesn't have abilities yet. And that is it for now. I will... okay, I will attack, but what order do I want to attack in here? I will attack with Celestial first for 13k to your Vanguard.
I'll intercept.
Okay.
So it's 1 to pass.
All right. I will do 2 trigger checks. 1, 2, no triggers.
Woo!
Jesus, none at all. But at the end of battle, I get to do a funny thing where I get to do a counterblast. So I'm going to counterblast here, and I get to check my deck. Oh, and I have to discard a card from my hand. I will discard her, and I get to check for a card. Oh, wait, I get to also use this. When this card's discarded, I get to put her here. If I Soul Blast 1, so I'm going to Soul Blast 1. And I get to check my deck for a card with the same name. I'm going to just draw this one. And I get to write it. I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the celestial thing, chat. I never get to do this. So I get to write it and it restands, meaning I get to attack again. But she gets -1 drive. So she is only one drive check. So I'll put that to signify that. I'm going to attack with... let's see. She also gets the ability +5, and then she also gets a crit.
Oh my.
So that's her ability. Yeah. We're doing the thing. All right, let's attack with Bibwell first. The damage is wonky here. It's gonna be 19 to your Vanguard. Very weird number.
I'll take it.
Okay. Oh, don't forget to get rid of your guard that's up there so you don't get confused.
You're right.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh,
nice. You get
so
10k.
10k to my Vanguard.
So then I will attack with Celestial for what is this? 10, 23, 24 with crit. 1 drive check.
24. Okay. 10 to pass. Or sorry, 1 to pass.
1 to pass. Okay. Then I will I got a draw trigger, so it does pass, and then I get to draw a card.
All right. Do I take
Part of the cards,
damage?
you have to take 2 damage checks. Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
Oh, you do get a front, so now you have 20k boost.
Right?
Well, I can't hit you the next
you have
turn.
another attack. Yeah. Hey. Okay. I'm in danger.
You're in danger, but it's okay. Now I can only hit your rear guard, so I will hit your rear guard for 23. Yeah.
Goodbye.
All right, and now it's your turn.
Okay, stand.
So this is why it gets much faster once
yeah.
there's effects and it's we're hitting the grade 3. So don't forget to stand your Magnolia. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you get to draw, and you have your persona ride. Don't forget.
I do.
Yeah.
So
you get
I want to use this guy's ability.
So first you want a persona ride though.
Oh,
because
why?
persona riding is the ride phase, which happens right after the draw. Yeah, so it's like a
okay.
separate phase.
Okay. And then I draw, right?
Yes, you get to draw one, and everyone in the front gets plus 10k.
I caught another cat.
Oh, nice. Well, that's good. That's not a bad thing at all.
I'm gonna use this guy's soul thingy.
Yeah,
and
soul
take
blast.
2 people out of my
deck.
Draw this guy. Put him down.
Nice.
And then, and then I have another dog here.
Duger. Oh, not
Duger.
Oh, I thought it was Duger. Wait, what's his
Duger's
ability? Does he have an ability?
Good
So don't forget also he's a Vanguard, so you can't use the V ability. It's only the R ability that you're going to use.
When this back row, when this unit attacks a Vanguard and this unit gets soul blast 1. Okay, never mind. It's okay.
Well, so what you can do is you can put him in the back, switch the guy with your grade 1.
And then have him attack separately because he can attack from the back row.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Because your Magnolia is going to do the thing where everyone in the back is going to attack. So what you're going to want to do right now is, I don't know what's in your hand, but if you have anything worth putting in the hand, you could always put it in the back row. Someone in chat is also suggesting that you could just play your Magnolia. So probably what you could do is you could put the grade 2 that's in the front and put him in the back. No, behind where the squirrel is, because they can't move across. They have to just move up and down.
Oh, okay.
Leave that other guy back there, guy that you put, the doggy, and then replace the squirrel with Magnolia, with the other Magnolia.
Gotcha. Okay.
So at least that way you have 6 damage that you can hit, or 6 times you can hit from the board.
Gotcha. Okay. Then, so this entire front row gets
plus 10k.
Plus 10k.
And then later the back row will all get 5k.
If I persona row this turn, choose 3. Okay.
Yes,
cool.
Because you did.
Wow.
So you can try to go to just straight
kill
me here.
I'll just hit 6 times. Yeah.
Yes, you will.
Oh, that's so sick. Okay.
Yeah. So that's like the Magnolia deck gimmick.
But my little guy only has 5k, so I don't think he can even do damage.
Right. So he would only hit for 10k. So you could just boost with him if you wanted to. But someone said
when this unit attacks a Vanguard,
boost attack with Vanguard, no boost. Hope you get a trigger. But trigger only applies to front row, right? Can you add trigger effects to back row?
Okay.
Oh, you can put power on back. Okay, so chat is saying that if you get a trigger, you can put it on the back row. So you should just not boost, just in case. Because you want to try to get the 6 damage. Okay. Or 6 attack.
I'm gonna attack with my doggy first.
Shouldn't you? Don't you need to attack with Magnolia first in order to allow the back? Yeah.
Then Magnolia.
Okay.
Attack with 13k to your Vanguard.
23k because you have the persona.
What? 23? Yo, you're so right.
Yes. So I'm going to toss 1 and perfect guard that one.
Okay.
So you get
double
2
trigger. Hey. Okay.
Hey.
Oh, crit.
Oh, you get a crit. So you get to give plus 10k and crit to anyone.
I will give both to the
other Magnolia.
Well, no, I'll give the 10k to this guy. And then the crit to my doggy.
Okay, that sounds good. That's why it's nice to have dice, because you get.
I know. Now, you got me. You got me feeling so jealous that you got all this stuff. So now I have to activate her effect.
Yes.
So counter blast 1.
It's a very cheap effect, actually.
Honestly.
Yeah.
And now I soul blast this guy. So I get rid of. Oh my god, gloves. Okay, I get rid of that. And now he has an extra 1,000 attack. So
okay,
1,000
probably, right?
Sorry, yeah, you know what I meant.
But is it 15 total because Magnolia gives 5,000 as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, don't forget to also keep Magnolia tapped.
Yes, 25,000
Mm-hmm.
from the doggy.
Okay, 25,000 plus crit on the doggy.
Plus crit.
Yes. Okay, are you gonna attack with a doggy then?
Yeah.
Okay. 25 plus crit. And I have 13. So I will have to guard that one. With 2.
Okay.
With 20. Yeah. 30. Wait, how much was it? 25?
25.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can guard with that.
Okay. And then... Wait, how much does your Vanguard have?
13.
Okay. So actually this guy also doesn't have enough damage.
With the 5k?
Oh, he does. Never mind. You're
Okay.
right. Okay, so I'll hit you with 18.
So that's is that 18 with the 10k? Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. With the
18. Oh lordy. I will. Actually, you know what? I'll take that one. That one I'll take.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Nothing.
we only
Oh,
need
no.
one more, boys.
Oh no. Oh no.
23.
23. Oh shit. Maybe I should have guarded that one. 20. 23. Oh shit. Okay. Guard.
Okay.
And then
15.
15. Oh no. I have to take it.
Or sorry, wait, 15 on this guy.
Okay. I have to take it.
Oh, they're both 15. Never mind. Yeah.
We got a heart of the cards, Jet. Heart of the cards. Ah! No!
Oh!
GG's!
GG.
GG's! Wow. That's crazy.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, you got like plus 5k on the back too. So you did. You
Right.
would have done even more, technically.
Oh, true. This guy's 20,
Yeah.
and then this guy's 15. Oh my god.
Going
GG,
hard.
GG.
GG's. Oh my god.
Okay, it's way
Magnolia.
more fun with effects.
Yeah. 'Cause
Instead
you're
of
not
just
like
slapping each
slapping
other with
Yeah,
pool
we're just literally
noodles.
just like we were literally slapping each other with pool noodles before. Yeah.
But it was fun. I enjoyed that.
So that's why
we-
it gets a little bit more like interesting, right?
Yeah.
Right. You up for another
I
one?
want to try one with a closed deck. Is that okay?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay.
I mean,
let's
you
do
can
it.
always ask questions to chat too, if you
Yes.
are confused though.
But you won't listen, right? You
I
won't-
will do
I
my
can talk
best
chat
not
and they
to
won't
listen.
right? Just close your ears.
Close my ears. Yeah.
Close them.
I mean, you
Actually,
can.
chat,
If you want
close
me,
your
I can
ears.
always mute. So you could just let me know. I take my headphones off.
No,
yeah.
it's okay. It's okay.
But yeah.
Chat, close your ears so you don't
Got
hear my
wrecked by starter
shuffling.
deck. I'm telling you guys, the Celestial deck is not good. I have real like, this is just like a. I don't want to be like too doomer about the Celestial deck, but I play Celestial and Unica, and both of them are extremely luck based. So it's been pretty rough being an Celestial / Unica main. So that's why like in locals I play a completely different deck, but I don't like to dox myself, so I don't talk about what deck I play at locals. But it's because I can't play Celestial and Unica. Yeah, Celestial's high roll, Unica is just so bad. But I just really like aesthetically the way that they look, so that's why those are the two decks that I mainly play. But yeah, no, I completely agree. The beginner being able to win in Vanguard, that's what makes Vanguard exciting for me, and that's what I love about Vanguard. Really, truly. And I think it's always super fun to like introduce people to it, and I think people anyone that I've introduced Vanguard to, I think they feel excited about it because there is like an opportunity to win, and they feel it doesn't feel like fucking like Yu-Gi-Oh. If you play Yu-Gi-Oh, it's so one-sided. Like you're just like battling up against somebody and you're like, all right, I don't know what I'm doing. Like I'm confused, and you're just winning. You're just doing all these things, and I'll play a card and everyone will be like, nope, you can't play. Nope, you can't play. You know, like it's
mechanisms.
just yeah. But that's what makes Vanguard really fun.
But I'm already a pro at this game, so
you
like...
are. You're a real gamer, the true gamer.
I'm a real gamer. All right.
All right. Let's go
Stand
with the stand up Vanguard. We're gonna do the 5 draw here, and then we get to mulligan. We're doing closed hands.
Yes.
So I'm gonna mulligan 2 and draw 2. And that was a really bad mulligan, but you know what? Sometimes life is just
I will mulligan like 3.
Are you competing in Bushy Road Rumble Online? I've never even heard of Bushy Road Rumble Online. What is that? Is that in Deer Days? Nothing better than you at 5 damage and you pull the heal. Yeah, nothing feels better than that, really. Or pulling an OT. Like, the game just feels exciting and fun. And I know, like, some people don't like that it feels that way, but I personally find it really exciting and fun to play. So.
All right.
It's the webcam tournament. Oh, interesting. I'll definitely be watching.
Do you want to go first or shall I?
You are welcome to go first since you are still learning.
Okay. Stand and draw.
Stand and draw.
Hui. Oh, jeez. Okay. I will discard 1 to ride.
Yes, you're learning quickly.
That's it from me.
Nice, nice, nice.
Okay.
It's hard to pick them up when they don't have sleeves.
Yeah.
The chonker, he's
and
back.
Especially with gloves. Like,
yeah, gloves and
slippery.
no sleeves. It's just, I feel you. All right, we stand in and we draw in, and then we're going to ride. I will ditch this heal to ride. I will draw another card for going second. And I will, man, it's not great. I get to bind the top card.
What happened?
I have to bind the card and I'm binding the over trigger.
No!
Good job, Leora. No, fuck you, Chad.
Oh no.
It will go back to the deck. You're right. It'll go to the bottom.
Oh, so it doesn't go away?
I'll shuffle. Well, in another instance, it would have gone to my hand, but because it's early, it will go back to the deck. But it's not great. All right. That's fine. We're in white. We're in black wings. So next turn, any of your units that are grade 1 or less can't attack me, which doesn't matter for you because probably most of them will be higher than that, but we'll see. And I will not play anything. I'm just gonna attack for 8k to Vanguard with 1 drive. Okay, let me drive check first.
Oh yeah.
Check. It is crit, so you take 2
2
damage. The lucky crit for the unlucky overtrigger.
All right. 1.
Okay.
And 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
unfortunate. Yeah, the perfect card. All right, so now it's your turn.
Okay.
So also a reminder, because I'm in black wings, your grade 1 or less rear guards cannot hit me. So even if you play a grade 1, you can't attack me.
So stand and draw. I'll get rid of Chonker to ride.
Okay.
And then I'll play this lady.
Oh, don't forget to use your Chonker's ability.
Oh shoot, I forgot.
Yeah. I think it's like on writing, you get to check the top card, right? Yeah.
Hoi. Oh, nice. So I have to play her, right?
I think. Yes, I believe so.
So I'll play her here. Play this guy. This girl.
Wow, you had a good hand.
Yeah. And I'll go ahead and attack your Vanguard with 17.
Okay. I will 17A. I will no guard that one. So I'll just take that one. And I got a heal trigger, which I can't do anything, but I do get 10k. So it puts me at 18.
18. Uh-oh.
So what you can do, by the way, right now, because your Vanguard technically cannot hit me, but you can still attack because you will still get the drive check and you potentially could still hit me. All right.
We ball.
Okay, we ball. I'm going to pray that you don't get one, so I will no guard that and you can drive check.
Hey. Oh!
Ah! No, not like this.
So
you get to draw?
I give it to him, right?
Yes.
Like,
and then the attack will go through. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay.
Attack goes through. All right. So then I take a damage. It's my perfect guard. Not like this. Move it over.
Okay. Then that's it from me.
Okie dokie. And I will get rid of this. Stand and draw. I will ditch this to ride, but when I ditch this, it gets called. So it gets called here. I will put this on the bottom of my deck. and bind the top, which is an Celestial. We're in White Wings. And I will play this guy. And if we're in White Wings, she does get 10k, which is good. I'm gonna move this over here. And you know what? I'll move her up just in case I get lucky. We're gonna attack the Vanguard with 15.
15.
Mm-hmm.
I'll guard with this one. So
okay.
1 to pass.
No, it's not the Vanguard. So it's just gonna be 15
Oh, then
straight.
I'm stupid.
So
Hang
you
on.
might.
Then I'll let it.
Yeah, you can let it go through.
Yeah, I'll no guard it.
Okay. Feel free to take the damage.
Hey. Damn.
Okay. Unfortunate. I will do my once per turn to counterblast 1 and give myself crit. So it'll be 10 with crit and 1 check.
10 with crits.
Mm-hmm.
I'll actually perfect guard this one.
Okay. All right. And I will do a trek. It will be a front. So I will give 10k here. I did get lucky, but the attack doesn't go through. And I will hit 16 to Vanguard. And remember, you can also intercept if you don't have anything in hand.
Yeah. I'll guard it.
Okay. And it's your turn.
Okay, stand and draw. Oi.
Yeah.
Okay. Ha. I will discard Doggo.
Goodbye, Doggo.
Goodbye, Doggo. Thank you for your service.
Do you have a Doggo ride ability, right? It's
Yes,
the same thing,
I
right?
do.
You check the top.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Ha. Okay.
Oh, nice. So what you could do is put it behind the girl. Yeah, and then just switch them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, by the way, like just technicality wise, you have to put him down in the back.
Oh, and then switch them?
Switch them. But it doesn't matter, but just in case, like just letting you know that's
in tournament play.
Sure,
Yeah. When
sure.
I start rolling people at tournaments,
exactly. For just in case, you don't want to get like disqualified for some things like that.
Okay. Understood. And then I'll use the soul. What is this? The one
Soul
counter,
blast?
1 soul,
And
until the end of the turn, I get boost plus 5,000. So,
yeah.
Get rid of one of these. Flip one of these.
You can switch before playing. Wait, can you? You can like move down
whoops.
like while you're playing a card.
There you go.
Oh.
And
I thought
then
that was not allowed.
So this is 25,000 to your Vanguard.
25. Ooh. All right, let's do no guard on that one.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. I get a heal. I don't get the heal though. God damn it.
Oh.
Then, but I do get 10. So my Vanguard's only 20k right now.
Okay. Wait, hang on. My card is okay. Then let's hit with the Vanguard. That's 13.
Okay. To my 20, I will no guard and hope that you get no triggers. You get 2.
Double drive. Huh.
Yeah.
That's 1.
Okay.
2.
Oh.
Okay.
I got lucky.
Last but not least, 17.
17. So you can't hit my Vanguard, but you can hit my rear. This one is the stronger rear, but this one has an effect that if it's in White Wings, it gets plus 10k. So this one's probably better to get rid of.
Yeah, I'll hit the smaller one then.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. I will stand and draw. I'm going to ditch this again to ride, which means that it gets to be played. I'm going to play it here. And I will put this into hand because I have to. I don't think I have a choice. And then I will bind the top. We're still in White Wings, which is good. I suppose. And frick, I can't do anything. It's not very much I can do here. This is a bad hand. All right, I'll move it up here. Oh, I have to Soul Blast one. Sorry, let me Soul Blast. One. And my hand is very bad. All right, I will just swing. I'm gonna swing with
Okay.
So for right now I have, oh, this is after. So I will swing with Alessiel for 13 to your Vanguard.
Okay, one to
And
pass.
she gets to do the thing where she restands potentially. Okay. One, we have crit.
Fuck.
So I will give crit 10k here, and then 2, nothing. Okay, so that attack goes through, so you have to take 2 damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Where are your triggers?
I don't know. Huh! Oh my god!
Where are they?
Wait, did I just die? No.
Oh, no, you have one more.
I'm at
one
5.
more.
I'm at 5.
Oh
my god.
When I attack, I do get to counterblast 1
Okay.
and discard a card from hand. If I discard this one, she gets to be played. If I soul blast 1, oh, she's so good, Justine. And then I get to search. I get to search for this, and then I get to shuffle, which is good because now my over trigger
yeah, you're over.
not be at the bottom of the deck.
Oh man.
I think that's the only thing in my entire deck that lets me shuffle, so I almost have to do it. And then I will play this here, and I get 5k and crit again.
Okay.
I don't get anything else though. All right, so I will. This is my last hurrah. I get 1 drive check for 24. 24 crit, 1 drive.
24. So this is 28.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna risk it.
You're gonna risk it?
Go for it.
Okay, drive check.
Just fuck my shit up.
What'll it be? Ha! No trigger!
Whoa!
No!
Woo!
All right, and that's my turn.
Okay.
I can't do it because you don't. What's your grade 2? It's like 10k, right?
My grade 2. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I mean, I have a
That's
7k
all.
if you want to hit that one.
I can't hit the back, so you can only hit the front.
Oh, really?
Broken.
Okay.
Yeah. You're
Okay,
Gucci.
stand and draw. We live another day,
You do live
brothers.
another day.
Okay.
Yeah. You like my sleeves? Thank you. I really like these lyrical. I'm really a big lyrical fan, so that's why I have like all the lyrical branded shit. I wish this was like a cuter pink though, like a pastel pink, not like this gross hot pink, but whatever.
All right. I'm playing doggy.
Dogger. Not
Oh wait,
Dooger,
shit. Sorry.
the dogger.
Hang on.
Mm.
No.
Oh yeah,
We're
Persona
Persona
Ride.
riding
Nice.
first.
Okay, draw.
Draw a card.
Yes, everyone gets
Then
10k
play
in the front
doggy.
row. Then you get to play the doggy. Nice,
Then-
nice.
I'll play this Dooger.
Dooger!
Dooger makes a reappearance.
He
Dooger
does.
is about to be the MVP
The
of today's
return
show.
of Dooger. Does he have
Return
an
of
ability
Dooger.
on plays?
Because
Uh-huh.
if you have 4 or more rear guards, this unit gets plus 5k.
Whoa!
So he's now at 15.
And with a persona, so he has 25.
And with the persona, so 25.
Holy moly.
And I'm going to go ahead and attack with Magnolia.
Holy- What is
for
that? 23? I'm going to 23 with double drive. Frick. I will perfect guard it just in case.
Okay.
Okay.
And 1. Nothing.
Okay.
Well, we got another Dooger. And 2. Got a heal.
Oh, you get to heal. So what you want to do
Finally.
is you want to heal the one that's flipped over.
Oh, you're so smart.
So that way you have extra currency later.
You're so smart for that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
It's your first time healing. And you get plus 10k. So who would you like to give plus 10k to? It can be anybody. It could be even in the back row.
I'll give it to the 7k
Okay.
person because she's got, she's the
Makes
weakest one.
sense.
And then I'm gonna activate the
Yes. So flip
thingy.
one.
It's only 1, right? Yeah, it's only 1.
Nice. It's really cheap.
Right?
Hmm.
And then
But I guess you do need the persona ride, but yeah.
yeah.
Mm,
And then So attacks the Vanguard. So I'm gonna attack with Doggy.
Yeah.
Who
he
gets 5k from the
Magnolia?
from Magnolia, and then another 10k for a. Is it 2?
Two
It's
soul blasts?
One soul blast.
Oh,
One
nice.
soul blast.
That's also pretty cheap.
So he attacks for 25 to your Vanguard.
Oh boy, 25. I will take that one. Yeah, I'm gonna take that one. And no trigger. No.
Okay. Now,
Mr.
Duger is gonna attack for 25.
25. 25. I will guard that one.
Okay. She's gonna attack
28.
for 22.
22. I will also guard that one.
Okay. 15.
15. Boy, I am running out of cards. I will guard that one.
Okay. Last but not least, 20.
20. Good, because I can't guard it. All right, I will take that one.
Nice.
Oh boy. All right. All right. Let's see. I will stand, and I will draw. We gotta end it.
Oh yeah.
We gotta end it. All right. I will. Persona ride. So we get the 10k in the front, and I get to draw. Oh, you can't see. And I will play. Oh, I get to choose. I'm gonna leave her there. So I will. Oh, I guess I have to. All right, I'll pull this, and then I will pull another one. We're still in black or white wings, which is good because I'm gonna play here. She is Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1. And I get to put a card with 8k from my drop into my hand. And I'm actually going to... It has to be 8k. It can't be under 8k.
Do you not have any 8Ks?
I do, but this is really useless. All right, I guess it has to be 8k. I thought it was like 8k or under. With up to 8k? No, it has to be 8k. All right, well, that's kind of shitty. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to play my trump card here. We have Arimuel. When it's played, I get to counterblast 1. I'm running out of counterblast, so that's not good. And choose one of my rear guards for every 3, so I get to choose 2, and they get plus 5k and crit.
Jeez.
Yeah, so this is my big one. And
Okay.
she gets plus 5k and crit for being in white wings.
Okay, I can defend this.
All right, so I mean my attacks are gonna be pretty weak, so
Yeah, but I'm at 4 HP, so as long as one of these lands, I'm done.
it's true. So let's see. We're gonna go hit first with Justine for 11, 19, 29.
29.
Mm-hmm.
You call that weak?
I mean, it's strong because of the Persona ride, but I think most other, like for example, she's a grade 1, but she only has 6k damage, which is really low. Normally it's 8k max, and then all of my grade 1s have under 8k except for this guy.
How much is your other one? The non-Vanguard one?
What was this one? What did I say? 29? This one's 28.
Okay. I'm just gonna take it.
Okay.
And pray for a
trigger?
heal or something.
Yeah, go for it.
Wait, if I get a trigger, it doesn't even.
Oh no,
Yeah.
because you have 4 damage and this is a crit, so you probably should guard it and take the last one.
But if I guard this one, then I know that I'm not gonna be able to guard the other one. So it's a matter of.
Okay, you can. It's a believing the heart of the cards. Here it is.
Yeah, my grandpa's deck has no bad cards. All right.
None of them are bad.
Ugh. It's a draw.
Okay, you have a draw. Hopefully you didn't draw a heal.
No, I did not.
Okay,
All right.
that's good. You're milling for the
No!
heal. No, front.
Fucking front. No!
Ah, the double.
GG.
The double. You did get a double trigger, but not quite the ones that you wanted.
I did.
Yeah.
Fuck. It was close.
Jeez,
I would have
close.
gotten you in the next round. But
What was your next card? Like in
I
Vanguard,
literally had
to...
another Magnolia. I would have Persona.
Oh no, I mean like on the top of your deck. We always like to be like, oh, what would it have been? Or sometimes my friends and I will keep drawing until like, how far is the heal trigger? How far is the OT?
Man,
they're fun. Yeah.
Close.
But you like really got the hang of it very quickly, so.
I like this style of game. It makes me feel very smart and like.
Oh, it does. I think that's like a huge thing for me too. Like you feel so big brain when you do certain things. You're like, oh my god, I'm doing it. When it's just the basic mechanics of the, of the game.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Yeah. It is very, very fun. And also it's like fun to like upgrade the cards and like get different cards and like increase, like change your play style or whatever it is. So yeah, it's a super good time. So I hope you enjoyed Vanguard. It's my favorite game. So
I'm ready to pour more money into this.
Yeah. You know, if you,
I'm ready to open booster packs.
Oh my god, please do it. The handicap dreams are real. I got you hooked. I'll also, if you want, I can send you some cards and stuff as well. So.
Oh,
yeah.
I had so much fun. Thank you for teaching me. I really enjoyed it.
Show her the Tamayura stuff. Wait, why? Do you think she would like Tamayura? Is that like up your alley? I feel like the Grand Fia deck was like totally up your alley. So I don't know if there's anything that'll be better than that one.
I'll have to take another look because now that I know like what things mean rather than just like having a bunch of words on a screen, like I think I'll be able to see what suits my playstyle better.
Yeah,
I like the Magnolia deck a lot. I think it's fun.
It's a really cool deck. I mean, you definitely can like also just take a look at like other cards and see if you have other card like visually that you like too. And a lot of the for Stoicheia decks, they work a lot with the soul as well. So there's a lot of like putting stuff into the soul, taking it out, stuff like that. And they also work with plant tokens. So the Grand Fia deck, for example, the furry one that I showed you before, basically what he does is he's like a farmer, I guess. Like he's like a gardener. So he plants like little plants and the plants will get extra like bonuses and they go in and out of the soul and they do all this crazy stuff. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Nice. Okay,
yeah.
I will keep learning.
I'm so excited for you.
My journey begins.
The Vanguard community group. I would love to eventually do like a Vanguard VTuber tournament or something.
Yes.
That would be super fun, really cool. So maybe one day we can organize that. But thank you so much for letting me teach you one of my favorite games.
For having me. You're so good at teaching things. Like I would not be able to explain all of this as well as you did. So thank you for
I appreciate you saying that. Hopefully it was informative to chat as well. So I hope you guys had a good time. And yeah, hopefully we'll do another one of these soon. But otherwise, we are planning on doing a Valorant collab. So be sure to go subscribe to Ko. She's very cute. Also a tomboy, really good at singing. Check out her new cover. It's so freaking good. If you like K-pop, it's a K-pop cover. So definitely check it out. She also is freaking crazy at like guitar. Your guitar, I was like blown away.
Mediocre.
I was blown away. So good. So Ko's really awesome. Check her out. Check out her channel. Check out her streams. Yeah. And we'll collab again very soon.
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye-bye. Ah, my mouse fell. Wait, give me a second. Where's my mouse? Oh, God. Oh, God.
It's not goodbye.
It's not goodbye. Okay, now it's goodbye. Okay,
all right, bye.